Hello and welcome back to the 4-0 Up podcast. And today, seeing as we are hitting the halfway point of the Premier League and we're just about to break off for the World Cup, I think we're in game week 14, 15, 13, 14?
I'm going to say 14.
Yeah, but when the World Cup stops, we'll be on game week 15 or 16. I think it's 15.
Yeah, that's at the time of recording as well.
So
Yes.
when this episode comes out, we'll just be about to break for the World Cup and we'll be technically halfway through the season. So we're going to do our team of the season so far, and we're also going to do our top 6 and bottom 3 predictions for the end of the season. So seeing as we're halfway, we're going to look at the league and then we're going to predict who's going to end the season in the top 6 and the bottom 3. So we will start off with our Premier League team of the season so far. Woo! Another team. You hadn't had these team lineups some ages, boys, and they're back.
Deprived of our teams.
Missing out.
Yeah. So, will we start off with goalkeeper? Mason, have you gone with Danny Ward?
No.
He would be in the worst team of the season so far.
Ooh, I reckon he might contest you there because he's been decent.
He's been decent lately
He is.
since he started slandering like
you can
Meggy.
definitely see that he's playing with a lot more confidence.
Yeah.
and
Well,
it's
Rodgers
nice.
did the right thing keeping him in.
It's not. It's just nice to see in terms of just for him as well.
Mhm.
Not
Yeah,
in
as
terms
a
of the
human
team, but
being
like,
as well,
yeah,
yeah.
like
Yeah. He's got a lot of stake, doesn't he? He took an awful lot of stake.
he's coming for
As you
crosses.
do,
He's
but-
coming for corners. He's commanding his area.
Well, he's gaffer trusted
And,
him.
like,
He's repaying him. So
There was a
fair
point
play.
on the weekend where someone's kicked the ball out of play and he's physically frustrated. It's not just like the other day he'd turn around and go back to his goal, but he's
bothered.
committed and he's
Yeah,
bothered.
yeah.
He's bothered about everything.
You were at the game.
Yeah.
By the way, this is probably going out a little bit after.
longer time, yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's
it's
probably
about
going
game.
out a little bit longer. So this is the weekend that Leicester lost to Man City 1-0 and you were at it. So yeah. Well, we've talked about Leicester enough. We don't need to talk about Leicester.
That,
So
but yeah, I'll just say that performance proves to me that we're nowhere near going down.
okay.
As long we lost, yeah, but
No,
we
you're
can't
not.
be
You're not going
disappointed.
to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like,
yeah.
a week ago, you were like, yeah, we're going down. I've given up.
Like,
We've given up.
It's been it's a massive turnaround in these 3 weeks. But we said it was that run of games where we could have easily done it.
Yeah, yeah. A few easy games is a lot for your season. doesn't it?
Yeah.
Especially if you got them within each other. So
Yeah, exactly.
You'll
Yeah.
be fine.
So who's your goalkeeper for your Premier League team this season so far? By the way, we've all done ours. Mason is just free flowing this.
Yeah.
So sorry if Hamza Chowdhury comes up. But
Yeah.
As a keeper as well, you might actually do it.
Go on.
No, it's got to be Alisson in it. It has to be, I think.
Alisson.
I'm
Yeah.
also Alisson. Yes.
Allison.
Liverpool are in a bad position at the minute, but
they
they
could be
will
a lot
be
worse.
battling relegation without
Yeah.
him. I actually said this a couple of, I think I got tired actually for saying that now. A few episodes ago.
Yeah.
I give Alisson some praise and I got tired for it. Get the clip. Don't worry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Alisson. Yeah, no, Alisson's been
It's like
brilliant.
between three, isn't it? It's between Allison, Pickford, and Pope.
Pope, yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Pope.
Yeah.
If you look
De
at
Gea.
if you look at stats, Pope's the best, but I think Allison's just been better.
I was joking about the hair, by the way.
Good.
Um,
Good against West Ham, but
he was excellent against
Best
West Ham.
change,
Yeah.
isn't it?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah, so I even when Liverpool are losing, it's by way more if Alisson isn't there. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh, not big saves that guy made.
Yeah,
Just saves at the
against
penalty.
Forest.
Yeah.
What do you mean with 4? If Alisson
Yeah.
wasn't goal, you know what I mean? He has been excellent and he is the best goalkeeper in the league by 100 million miles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right back. Legs, we'll go with you.
Dallo. Yeah.
Yes. Dallo for me as well.
I like Dallo. a lot.
Mason?
Yep.
Dallo?
Yeah, I gotta agree.
Bias, but I'm going to say Trippier. I think he's been very,
Yeah,
very good.
fair enough. I have Trippier in brackets in mine, and I think that's
Yeah.
totally understandable. The improvements in Dallo were unbelievable, and I think we started seeing the system change a little bit, where we're setting up in a 2-3-5 and build-up plays, coming into midfield, sitting alongside
Yeah, he's got
Casemiro.
a ball, isn't he? He's good
Yeah,
technically, yeah.
he's
100%.
you know, he came to Man United from wherever, I can't remember where he came from, but
Was it one of the Portuguese clubs? Was it Porto?
no, it wasn't. I can't remember.
Porto
now.
sounds right.
Yeah.
It might have been. But he came as a right wing back, and then he went on loan to AC Milan, and he plays a right wing back at AC Milan, and so he is way better further forward, and his crossing's getting a lot better. His end product,
Porto.
his little Porto was it?
Yeah.
His little runs in behind, even when he is in the attacking third, are really good as well. But one thing he lacked was that defensive ability, and against West Ham at the weekend, he was absolutely
Yeah.
phenomenal.
He's got a bit of bite to him as well.
Yeah,
Now, hasn't
he has. Yeah,
Tackling,
he's Martinez has turned him into a dog, and dog. But I think it was like 5 back post headers he cleared because they were targeting that back post.
Yeah.
And he was there every single time. And Guy Neville in commentary, I think it was after the 5th when he was like, Dallo. He was excellent, and he's improved so much, and I think he's only going to get better. So yeah, Dallo's definitely going to right back for me.
Dallo's fine for me as well.
Yeah.
I think for Trippier this season, he's really improved. Well, I don't know if he's technically improved, but he's proved to everyone that his all-round game is better than what we all thought.
Because he's good defensively.
He's
Aye.
very good defensively.
Yeah.
His positional awareness is fantastic. He's created so many chances. I think he's got a couple of assists this season as well, and he's captain, leader at the back. We wouldn't be the same without him, definitely. Like, take him out of the team, we're a completely different team.
Yeah, I
he's
agree.
so integral, like more important than anyone really actually knows.
Yeah.
But he's been really, really good this year, yeah.
No,
But
Trippier-
Dalot's been fantastic as well.
Trippier's a good shot, yeah, that's not a bad shot.
Yeah.
Right, we move on to centre backs.
Yep.
Right,
We do both at once.
yeah, we'll
let's
do
do
both.
two centre-backs.
We'll do both at once.
Who's go first, me? or
Thomas.
Tom?
I'm going to go Tarkowski and Botman.
I've gone Tarkowski and Saliba.
Ooh. I've gone with. Right, I've been really cheeky with this one. I've gone with Botman, Tarkowski, and Martinez at left back because he's 5'9".
We weren't doing left back, mate.
Yeah, well,
It's ruined it.
I did
already.
ruin it. Whoops. Yeah, if you're gonna bite my hand off and go Martinez and Tarkowski, but I want to give Botman some praise, so I've shifted them across.
I'm Tarkowski and Botman. Yeah.
Yeah, if
Fair
we
enough,
did
yeah.
if we did this like 5 game weeks ago, Saliba, yeah, it would be in, but I just don't.
I think there's been a massive drop off in his performance a little bit.
has, yeah.
I think there has
I
been.
think Gabriel makes him look worse than he is. I think Gabriel's terrible.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
terrible.
Arsenal next season or in January have to get a
Yeah.
left-sided centre back. They have to get Joseph Guardiola or
But you've
someone
got
like
to think
that.
Someone
Saliba's
big.
still. Arsenal
Young.
have been very
Young
good
as well.
Oh no,
defensively.
Saliba's excellent.
With him,
Saliba's brilliant.
with
yeah.
him there.
Saliba's brilliant. Yeah, definitely.
But I think, yeah, and
No.
just what he's brought attacking as well. I think.
Yeah, start of the season he was brilliant. He was definitely the
Yeah.
best centre back in the league,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden he just. I don't know if it's just went on, like just started just. I don't know what it was.
Victim of
just
his own
like-
success a little bit, where he
Yeah.
started so well and everyone took notice, and then after
Yeah,
a while, if he
possibly.
Yeah.
can't keep up them 9, 10 or 10 performances each week, people are going to go, oh, well, he's
Well,
dropped
yeah.
Still
off
very
a lot.
good, just not
yeah,
the best.
he's been good. Yeah, that's what I mean. He just
I just think as he's slowed down, like Martinez and Botman and Tarkowski have just got better and better
Yeah.
and better. So-
you had Tarkowski's stats up there. Read them out again.
Oh yeah, so it was something like 30 blocks and seconds on 15. He's literally doubled second place.
Blocks,
And
clearance, his aerial duels, mate.
Yeah.
He's just a bully. That's
Yeah.
the best thing about
That's
it.
what
He's
you need
horrible.
as well.
Yeah, he's an horrible centre.
And when Yerry Mina was injured for his last season, it was an area you kind of were really shaky.
because that's what he was. He was
defensively.
the big lad at the back. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean? We looked so weak.
Yeah, I don't think Gary
No,
Mina
no,
can get
he
back in the
is.
team now.
No, he doesn't. He's
No.
very, very
No.
good.
Yeah,
but
I don't
always
think he
injured.
get back.
Good to
Yeah, I
have
don't
on
think
the
he get back. in
bench,
the
good to
team.
Yeah,
have
good to
him
have
in
a
the
bench. Yeah,
Yeah.
But honestly, I think I've centre half partnership all season will be Cody and Tarkowski.
I think for the
Has to.
foreseeable future and the next
So
season as
good.
well, if both stay.
Well, yeah.
If you can extend
For a
that
long
Cody
time,
onto
it's up to us and him.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing to do with
He can
Wolves. They
extend
can-
it.
Yeah, they can.
They're in
They
a
don't have
rut.
choice.
Yeah, they're in a bad
He'll
way.
stay.
And he will, because he's local. as
Yeah,
well.
and he'll stay
He's
because he'll have family settled down in
He
Liverpool,
does.
and he's
He
back
is,
home,
Scouser.
isn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's back
He's
home.
always
Yeah.
happy as well.
Yeah.
Wolves was kind of like tailing off a bit. He wasn't playing his best
His
football.
kids play for Everton. He's going to stay.
Connor Cody's the type of player. I don't know him personally. I'm sure I will one day. But Connor Cody seems like the type of footballer at his age and where he plays and who he is. He doesn't seem like he would just take a random loan spell up to Liverpool if he wasn't going to stay there.
Yeah.
Cody, you know, like if you're going to take a loan spell to another Premier League club, that usually happens to young wingers or strikers that can't
was-
find their feet,
yeah.
or a Jesse Lingard type player, players that really are lacking minutes at their own club and want to go somewhere else to get minutes.
Yeah, but you never really get senior
yeah,
Premier
League
Cody
players,
was
yeah.
Wolves
I'm
captain,
telling
so
you-
he was only leaving it for Everton because he knew he was going to extend
Yeah,
it.
so
Yeah.
I think another reason for why it's only a loan is because Wolves didn't want to like let him go.
Yeah.
They knew how important he was.
Yeah.
And maybe
Well,
you
I
couldn't
can
afford
tell you
to
the
pay for
details
it.
of a deal if you want.
Yeah, go
I
on.
do know it. So we've loaned him. It's not an obligation to buy. It's an option, but it's only 4.5 mil.
Jesus Christ.
FPL prices.
Yeah.
What did I say about FPL
Yeah, we're
prices?
paying FPL
if
prices.
he's cheap in FPL, it's a good deal in real life.
Yeah.
And yeah, so Wolves don't have a say in it. They can't go, oh, we
Wow.
want him back now. They don't have a choice. If he wants to come and we want him, then we've got him basically.
Wolves can't do anything about the loan. Like
No, they can't do anything.
They can't even recall him or nothing. Nothing.
No, nothing. They ain't got an
Wow.
option to. No. Well, they told him he was surplus to requirements, mate. They told him they didn't want him.
Somehow.
Yeah, and he'd be the best
Somehow.
centre half.
Yeah.
For years.
They won't
For
be where they are right
years.
now.
Well, he'd be the best centre half now.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
would be.
they won't be where they
look,
are right now.
He would,
Yeah.
No, definitely not.
Nathan
no.
Collins would give him a run for his money because he's excellent, but
Yeah,
Cody
he's
would
good.
still be the best.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but he's
Cody
not
would still be
looked
the
great
best.
without a
Yeah.
senior figure right next to him.
No,
has he?
I'm not.
Collins has
I'm
not
not
been
disagreeing with
good
you.
this
No, he's not been good this year. And I rate him. You know, I rate him really.
Oh,
highly.
yeah.
I want him at Everton, but no, he's without an older lad next to him. He's sort of struggling a bit. Kilman's not the experienced
No.
pro you need next to a young centre half.
He's not been that good. Well, they've all been crap. let's be
Kilman's
honest.
played every minute for them as
And
well.
he's had a
this
massive
season,
drop off.
yeah.
They've
Yeah,
poor.
he
He's
was
very
good
poor.
last year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I add Martinez in. You can call that bias if you want. Like your Trippier pick, that's happily. Martinez has rocked my world. He is.
Well, I think when I
It's
chose Botman,
unbelievable.
when I chose Botman, it was between Martinez and Botman.
Yeah, it's not like Martinez
I
is
would
a bad
prefer Martinez
choice.
and Botman for
Yeah,
my second
yeah.
centre half,
Like
yeah.
Martinez is a fair choice. Just for me, Botman probably is a bit biased as well. 'Cause I've watched Newcastle every single game, but Botman's just been absolute Rolls Royce.
Yeah, he has been.
He's just given us that link that we finally needed for so long between the midfield and defence, like
Yeah.
get us going, and he just gives it to
He's
Bruno.
a ball
Progressive
carrier.
progressive
Yeah, he's a
centre
ball
half.
carrier. He's a progressor.
And
Yeah.
he just it looks like no one can get around him. It looks like no one's going to get the ball off him. It's just a big presence that we've needed for so long, and he's only 21.
He's the most German-looking Dutch player I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he's very good looking though.
Yeah.
I'll say it all the
But
time.
he looks so. He looks.
so
Yeah, he looks so hard though.
I just
Yeah.
want him to score so he celebrates, goes right to the camera, gets his beautiful little.
Do you reckon he
face.
goes up to the corner and headbutts it or something?
No, he's not. He's too slick for
No,
that.
Headbutts the corner.
He's
the
too cold for
goal
that.
post instead.
No, he just
Goes
taps the
through it.
badge. He kisses the badge and just walks off like nothing happened.
Kisses the badge.
Yeah, he kisses the badge. Everyone kisses the badge.
Ooh.
No, all our players kiss the badge, mate.
Maybe.
All of them
I
do.
used to love the club so much. Must be a Newcastle thing.
They're on money, mate.
Yeah. And do you reckon there's a clause in the contract? Kiss the badge, 50k.
50 grand to you.
Yeah, I've cheekily put Martinez at left back, and we're going to move on to left back right now. And it was my choice to start anyway. So yeah, I put Martinez at left back because I couldn't leave him out of this team. And the other reason is I don't think there's been any standout left backs this
No,
season. I
that's-
think the only standout is who you
I
are going to
thought so.
say, which is why I've put Martinez in there because I can't leave Martinez out.
Well, it's a
and put
boring shout, isn't it?
And put
But
a
it's-
bad left back in there. Then
Yeah.
leave him out. You know what I mean?
Well,
It's cheeky and it bends the rules, but I make the rules.
Cancelo's who I've gone for, and it's
Yeah.
just,
'Cause he's been the best.
He's
Yeah,
been
so-
he has been the
uh,
best. There's no denying that. Yeah.
Cancelo playing at his average level is probably better than
Yeah, he's
every
he's not
left back
even-
in the Premier
Yeah.
League.
He's at like
Literally,
first or
yeah.
second gear, isn't he?
Yeah.
This season? He's
Yeah.
not
that's
in-
what I was going to say. Like
He's still the best left back. So.
he's just because of his previous seasons. This season doesn't stand out, but if this was like his, it's kind of hard to explain, but like this
Yeah.
is like still a very good season.
Yeah, he's still been good, just
Yeah.
not to the level he has
Yeah,
been
he's still
before.
one of City's
He's
best
just
players in a
exceeded
stacked
himself.
team.
Yeah.
He's so good.
But yeah, if you just go to like the top six and look at the left back, like nah, not really. Like, you can't put anyone else really in there.
Yeah.
He's
No,
been the
agreed.
most consistent figure at left back for all the teams, really, because like Arsenal have struggled. Zinchenko hasn't played as much as they hoped he would.
Yeah, we're not keen on Tierney either. Are we?
You can't really put Dan Burn in there.
Shaw hasn't played
Perisic
enough.
hasn't been good. Like
Yeah, if Perisic had played more, I think Perisic would have been a decent shout.
Sessegnon hasn't been good. Yeah,
But
it's
they've
just like
returned
Perisic ain't been
somewhat.
amazing when he's played for Spurs.
He's
I don't
made a
think.
difference when he's played.
No,
Yeah.
he's been a difference, mate. He's been
He's
good.
been a difference. I wouldn't say he's been. I
good
wouldn't
on
say.
FPL.
Yeah.
Good on FPL.
Yeah, I've got him on FPL.
Yeah, he's class then.
I don't think he's
Good player.
he's not
Yeah.
been fully what they've expected. I
That's
think.
that's what I was.
Yeah.
No, I think he's
well,
been exactly
no,
what I've been expecting.
I
He's a
actually-
34-year-old.
Yeah,
He's been
actually,
exactly what I
instead, I think he's almost over. He's what's the word? He's what's the word? You know when you over expect, like you're
Yeah.
more than what they bargained for. I think when Spurs fan, I'm like talking. I was speak a lot to Spurs fans, and they actually were like, "Oh well, I don't know how well he do. Will he start
He's a
every
very
game,
smart
etc."
signing.
It was
Such
it was a
a smart
Conte signing. It
I
was a,
think it's literally exactly what we expected of him. He's not going to play every minute
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
he's old. But he's
Yeah, 100%.
brilliant
But when he does
plays.
play, he's-
yeah, when you
yeah.
need him and you call upon him,
Yeah.
he's good. Like they brought him on against Bournemouth and they won 3-2.
I was just about to. I think he's a game winner as well. He's a difference maker
got
when he
good
if he's
mentality
going to
as
come
well.
out because he has that something special. He's got that X factor with that left foot balls into the box. He's a good finisher as well. He gets forward. He's dangerous on the attack. So and when Spurs are struggling to find a goal because they don't really. Spurs do struggle for goals at times late on in the game. Perisic is a man you can look to on the bench and as a game
win
winner.
that ball
So.
over Kane or
Yeah,
whatever, get it.
and Kane's a good header of the ball.
Good
So he
set
gets
piece taker as
yeah.
well.
That's
But
what I mean. So
if when you have Kane, you shouldn't just be like focused on crossing the balls for him. It's just like he's got more to his game than that. They don't really play to his.
oh no, what I was just saying was just late on in the game when the
Yeah,
Spurs
yeah.
football doesn't work,
When
which it
they run out
usually
of
doesn't.
ideas,
Yeah,
yeah.
Which is every
Perisic is just a good option to have.
Yeah.
It's something different. It's something
Yeah,
the team,
yeah.
the opposition would expect. I want to talk about Martinez quickly. I know he said he rocked my world, but man, the difference he's made to Manchester United is
He
absolutely
shut everyone up, and
unbelievable.
he shut
Oh, yeah.
absolutely everyone up.
Have
I thought
that- have
Brentford
that
game,
Cara.
people were like, oh,
Have that, Cara.
yeah, Cara's.
I feel disgraced to
Yeah.
share your name. No, but Martinez has been brilliant. I mean, his passing out of the back, I think you could call me biased all you want. I think it's his passing is for his position is one of the best in the world. He is incredible. His pass, he's like a centre mid, and I mean that's to be expected. He played defence midfielder for a year at Ajax. He's a ridiculous passer of the ball. He's always composed at the back. He's good defensively. He's aggressive. He gets everyone else up. He's, I think he's got the best out of Malacia since he's come in. I think he's been him and I think Malacia has benefited so much being alongside Martinez in the back four, and then there's signs in Dallo, there's signs in the rest of the team. I think Martinez is a key part of Man United's success so
Well,
far
he's
this
like-
season. So
he's
he
like-
has to make my team. He has to make my team.
It's like your first name on the team sheet.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like he's definitely one of the
Literally,
first you
yeah.
put down there. Like he's just so integral for you now. But,
definitely.
Yeah, he surprised me a lot. I did think when he came it was a bit much for him. The height might be a bit of
Yeah.
a problem because I didn't really know a lot about him in fairness. But
Yeah, no.
Like
And-
he has done really, really well.
And I tell you what, I want to give a special shout out to an ex-Manchester United manager, Louis van Gaal, because without Louis van Gaal, we would have signed Jurriën Timber instead of Lissandro Martinez.
That would've been
So,
bad.
and it would have been different because he's right-footed and might have been shifted right back. So,
Yeah.
shout out to you, Louis. And,
Nice one, Louis.
Cheers.
good luck in the World Cup.
Cheers, Louis. Mate.
Glad you're well. Um,
God's sake.
I know he's watching. Right, midfield.
Midfield.
Go back to legs. Start with your. We just do
all
one at a
three?
time or all three?
Yeah, don't
three.
worry.
All three.
Okay, I've got Iwobi, De Bruyne, and Granit Xhaka.
Oh, that's exactly the same as mine.
Yep, same.
Xhaka,
Same.
KDB, Iwobi, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, we'll talk about them individually. We'll start with Xhaka.
What a renaissance that guy. has.
Beautiful. I like him a
Yeah.
lot.
I think it's the best. I think it's the biggest remontada this season.
No,
You should-
Iwobi. Come on, mate. It is. It's Iwobi. Come on. He was terrible last season. We paid like 30 million for him. He
Yeah.
was awful until like the last 5 games.
I think with
Everyone
Shaka,
hated him.
the argument I'll bring up with Shaka is like
Oh, you're gonna
the
say.
drama with Shaka's how with
That's what I was
Arsenal,
gonna say.
taking
Oh, yeah, if you
taking the
take-
arm,
yeah, if you take
taking the
into account
armband off,
how much of a
booing,
child he was,
yeah,
yeah.
and swearing at the fans, booing.
That's what I call it
obviously,
renaissance. It's like he went from being like
being
so-
suspended from the squad
yeah,
and
if you
stuff.
take, yeah, okay.
I think if you were to say it then that then Shaka was going to be this good now and be so important for Arsenal, I would have laughed at. You know what I mean? That's
Yeah,
what I mean.
okay.
So, but I'm
yeah, if you
not
take
saying,
into account stuff
Yeah.
bar just technical ability, then fair enough.
yeah,
but
that's what I mean. Yeah, but
That's
that
the
was
problem
in my
with
team.
Xhaka.
Like, so.
Xhaka's always had that.
that's what That's what I mean.
It
Yeah.
was an incredible
Never
ball,
shown
yeah.
it.
Yeah,
With the Wobie, he's just developed his
That's-
game.
yeah, that's
so
what I mean.
much.
Yeah,
Like, you have had very good points.
That's
but
my
like,
argument.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
So
like,
maybe renaissance is the best word for
Renaissance
Xhaka.
for Xhaka, remontada, whatever.
Yeah.
For him. Yeah, I don't know what the word is.
Remontada.
Is that what it is?
For Iwobi,
Remontada,
yeah.
okay.
Remontada, yeah.
But
But
yeah.
I didn't renounce.
But
I
yeah.
can't say it.
Renaissance.
Renaissance. That's it.
But yeah, Wobie. I mean, you're the best person to talk about his legs. He's been ridiculously
So,
good this season.
He's got 5 assists for this
I
season
know.
as well. Do you know how mad that is?
That is mental.
We've scored like
For it- yeah.
scored like 10 goals
For a team that
11
doesn't really
goals.
score a lot, yeah. For
Yeah.
him providing for Mopay,
So he scored a scream against you.
he did really good goal.
Oh
Yeah,
mate,
good goal.
he's just absolute mustard, mate. Our midfield's so good,
Mustard.
but somehow
Brilliant word.
Iwobi's the best one out of all of them. Which is
Yeah, in the
mad to
midfield
me.
of Nana and Gay
Yeah.
and Iwobi. It's like
God, mate.
the two dragons and then the silly looking dragon. You would think Iwobi would be the
Yeah,
silly looking
yeah.
dragon. I hope you
Silly
understand the meme. I hope you understand.
Yeah, I
the
know
meme.
it's what you mean. Yeah.
I know-
The Chinese dragon.
Mason,
isn't it? Yeah.
you can put it on the wall there.
yeah, right there.
That one's a Wobie.
Photoshop of Iwobi's head onto it as
Yeah.
well.
So neither of them are the
not
silly
happened.
dragons, but at the start of the season you would have gone, of these three, who's going to be silly? You could have put James Garner in there, and you gone, who's going to be the silly
Yeah, Garner
dragon?
can't even get in.
And you would have gone Iwobi. You definitely would have gone Iwobi. But
He's-
now
oh.
it's totally different.
he's good at everything.
creme de la
He's
creme.
good at
dig.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dig.
you dig.
Yeah.
He's good
Yeah,
at
He's done,
everything.
he's done the Bernardo Silva. He was a winger.
Yeah.
Now he's a midfielder.
He's,
yeah.
yeah, he
And a
does the
bit
box
like a Johnson
box
as well.
perfectly.
yeah.
He's so good.
J7.
J7.
So
what a boy.
good. I've not got much to say about him other than
We all know how good he is. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
That's
yeah.
the thing. Like, at
I've
the
sung
start
his
of
praise
season-
enough times.
Yeah, and we've talked about him enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love a Wobie.
And KDB is.
Stick
He's
yourself.
De Bruyne,
He's one of the
yeah.
best players in the world. Never mind the Premier League.
God, he's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
He's
He's
so
top
good.
5 in the world for
I
me.
think he probably, I love De Bruyne. I think he probably is
the best player in the world.
top. Yeah, I would say that. Yeah.
I think
Over Nay.
Oh,
What?
No, actually true. No, Neymar is top. Neymar and De Bruyne. Neymar and De Bruyne.
No, De Bruyne has been stupid.
He's
this
mental.
season. He's been so good.
I'd go Dallo, but
I'd go Qatar.
Like you see,
that -1%. We see you.
It's a joke.
like you see it now. He's got obviously Haaland as a striker to provide to as well. And his
Yeah,
assist of
it's helped him a
Ever.
lot.
Yeah,
He couldn't have got
I
any
keep-
better.
I-
He's
if
somehow
he-
hard.
If he got an assist against us at the weekend, he'd have been the first player to get 10 assists in the season before November.
That free kick as well was an absolute joke.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I
well,
keep seeing compilations on Twitter of like De Bruyne send passes into Jesus or Sterling.
And they're all missing.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all missing.
He could have
Yes.
like 45
He'd
more
have,
assists.
he'd have broken Giggs'
Yeah,
assist
more.
record by now.
Yeah, he would have.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to break it, isn't it? Well, how
One,
many?
162.
Honestly, I was
Wait, how many
sat.
needs? How many?
No, Giggs has 162.
Oh, he's a runner of it. Minute.
Let's find
Not
out.
that much.
Yeah, why you find, I was sat right behind the goal that free kick went in.
How long has he been
Oh
at
my-
City for? 7 years.
Like,
Yeah, talk to us about the free kick.
genuinely, like
Since 15-16.
he kicks it, and
Is it?
it just looks like he's going so far over. Like initially, as soon as it gets over the wall, you're like,
Yeah,
the loops
wait, were you
perfect.
behind it?
yeah, literally.
I saw
so directly
Danny
behind it.
Dawkins, you know who he is?
Yeah, I know. He
Yeah, I
is.
saw
Does
his
the
angle.
dances.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
saw his angle and he was just like, Christ. He
And
just turned to
then-
cameras and just go,
And then like there's a screenshot of it somewhere, of, like a still of when it crosses the line or when it hits the post. Genuinely, there's that much of a gap because it's coming down. it don't hit the
comes
bar
under the bar, doesn't it,
but there's
sort
that
of
much of a
thing?
gap between the bar and obviously
It's a
it
perfect
hits the
free kick.
post perfectly
Yeah.
Oh,
like
lad,
it's-
he's a freak.
you could genuinely have
Yeah,
two
he's a freak.
you'd have two
Yeah.
keepers in goal and you're not saving it.
He's a
Because you look
freak.
at him and you think, there's no way you're
Just
going
about to
for
say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, no, you don't.
He looks
He's
like a
just not.
dweeb, doesn't
Yeah.
he?
He doesn't.
He looks like a stunt double for Ron Weasley.
Plays World of Warcraft.
He looks like he'd be the one that got bullied in High School Musical, doesn't he?
Plays World of Warcraft. That's what Thomas said.
I like that.
He definitely. I bet he actually does though. Like,
Professionally as well,
Yeah.
competitively.
All the Man City players, no, all the Brazilians, sorry, yeah, play like
Play COD.
no, not
A lot
they
of them do
COD.
play COD together. don't they?
What's it? It's not
Brazilian
PUBG.
players.
What's
No.
no H3 no HZ what
Oh, I know what you get.
Oh, I know what you mean.
H1Z1 or whatever it's
Oh,
called.
yeah. Game.
Yeah,
game.
yeah, and a lot of Brazilians like Casemiro and Anthony.
H1Z1 or something.
Yeah, H1Z1. Casemiro and Anthony were doing Jews the other day on Twitch.
I love stuff like that. I love stuff like
That's
that.
right.
That's when Neymar.
Yeah,
played.
Neymar.
De Bruyne and Keane played Fortnite together, didn't they?
Yeah.
It's so weird, isn't
Trippier
it?
did as well.
Trippier and
Like,
Walker and
obviously
all too.
they
yeah.
are
That wasn't
they're
Trippier was
normal
Atletico.
people.
Yeah.
Like then
Sorry.
like they're all normal people, but it's so
Yeah.
weird. Like
No,
Yeah,
he's
something's
not.
right.
He's a
where I
stupid fucker.
where
He's
I
mad.
work now, and obviously we're not mentioning, I see a lot of footballers now, like there, like De Bruyne
You
himself.
saw Big Kev.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he
Yeah.
was there.
Didn't ask for a
Genu-
picture.
So
Didn't get him on the pod.
like they're all genuine nice people. Like Michael Keane last week,
He was scared to ask.
genuinely one of the nicest people
met
I met.
Michael Keane?
Yeah, he's so nice.
Why weren't we informed?
Yeah, why haven't
Oh.
told me this?
Like genuinely, he was so nice.
Yeah, he's got to be up there for
Like-
worst.
Yeah, he's quite bad. No, he's quite bad.
Every player,
Quite.
Lampard improved every player at his club. Even Mason Holgate, but Michael Keane still is in the lower rungs of society.
I can't put him down though because he's genuinely
He's
so
a lovely.
nice.
No, he's lovely.
He
Yeah,
was
you
so
can tell
nice.
he's a lovely.
Michael
bloke.
Keane's brilliant. I'm saying that's in case he comes to the podcast. James Mason kidnaps him and brings him on the podcast
He's
Like, they've
big
got a
man, do
surprise.
well.
She bundles him in. She's like, here he is.
in a bag. In the boot of I'm not gonna say his car. In the boot of Mason's car. But right, assist. Giggs is on 162.
Yeah.
Next is Cesc Fabregas at 111, and Kevin De Bruyne is
Wow.
in fifth with 95.
Oh, you won't get that. You won't get it. Well, he's not going to get that many. How old is he now?
28, 29,
De Bruyne's older than 28.
Ooh,
29.
I thought he was 30.
A
it's
year.
30.
Yeah, 30. You could play till he's 35.
Could do. 31.
How many
Is he
years has he got
31?
left at City, do you
Ooh.
reckon? 4? 5?
3.
No, 4.
3.
So,
Well, 3,
so,
4
he,
doesn't really
so he
matter.
needs what, like 70 odd? Does he?
Haaland will score 70 odd this season. So.
Yeah, actually, yeah. No, yeah. No, yeah.
If
yeah.
Haaland's there, it's more than
I mean,
possible.
the man has 9 assists after 12 games. That's stupid. That
No, yeah, you're right.
it's, it's
It's
not as impressive as 17 and 12, but that is in itself.
No, it is because anyone can assist.
That's
a
what I
goal,
mean.
can't
Yeah,
they?
that is ridiculous. Yeah,
There's
that
10
is-
players that can
Yeah.
assist him. There's
Yeah.
only one player that's
Yeah, even Edison gets assists as well.
Yeah.
So do you know what I mean? Literally
Yeah.
any of them can get assists, but
Yeah, he's a freak.
good at everything. Good at everything.
We might as well just say
And
the
I-
striker.
and I
then
tell you
while
what,
we're on the topic.
From listening, that was
everyone
a
knows,
given
everyone
beforehand.
We're just
anyway.
not doing it.
Shock what our player of the season is. Dallo. I've heard like people like in interviews talking about playing against De Bruyne, and they say he's so quick.
Yeah,
So he's the
Yeah.
toughest player to
Yeah.
defend against because he's 6'2". He's
burst from
wide,
midfield,
big
isn't it?
legs.
Yeah.
He's strong. He's quick. He's like
That's the thing, he doesn't even look like a footballer. He just
he
like,
doesn't.
No,
he
he's-
doesn't even look like particularly like well built, like fit. Or
he's an
anything.
American
Just, like,
nerd.
He looks
He's
like
an
he did
American.
cross country or something.
Yeah, it's just like
Yeah.
weird.
Do you not think? With that rosy face at the finish
It's just-
line.
Yeah, he doesn't have any
You'll
friends,
see.
but he's really good at cross country.
There was always one.
Sits on his own in the bus on the way there.
He's second in relay.
That was me.
We won't talk about what I did at primary school then.
I did cross country as well. I was
Yeah.
lethal at cross country. I actually won my. I was county champion cross country.
Whoa.
Come on, now.
But yeah, he just sees passes nobody else sees.
Yeah, he
It's
does.
just like
Yeah.
What,
he's
Well,
no one can, and if they did
you
see
can't
it,
defend him,
can't
you just can't.
execute that pass.
I think
like
him
you
and
have.
him and Scholes be 1 and 2 for best passer in Premier League history.
Yeah. Passer, yeah. Yeah.
Then Shelby third.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Followed by Dallo.
How many times is Dallo going to get mentioned?
That was the best one. That was
Yeah.
fair.
Now I'm done now. Leave it on high.
Alright.
Leave it on high.
Dallo.
Right.
Don't ruin it.
Right. Front three. So just get the strike out of the way. If you haven't said Haaland, anyone
yeah,
said
shut up.
Keane,
No.
Shut up.
Solanke, no.
No.
Yeah, Haaland.
Solanke.
He's a new game.
Dallo.
I was gonna say it as well.
No, I know.
Then the only player that came to mind was Solanke. Right, wingers. I'll go with my two wingers. I got Almiron and Martinelli.
I've got two completely different ones.
Ooh, okay.
Phil Foden.
Yeah, I've
and
got Foden, yeah.
James Maddison.
Foden and Almiron for me.
I like the Martinelli shout.
Yeah.
Definitely Almiron, but I don't. It's so hard, the other ones. It's just like, there's been so many in that bracket that have been really good.
Yeah, there's a lot on the same sort of level, isn't there?
Yeah, Martinelli and Foden. That can't, like,
Yeah,
one
of them, innit?
Yeah, I mean, I'll just say Martinelli, but I'm happy with Foden.
I think Martinelli gets more plaudits because he wasn't expected to do as well as Foden was expected.
Yeah, I
to
thought he
do.
was a Theo
That's what I
Walcott
mean.
raging.
Yeah, he's more of a because he's got that
He's brilliant now.
surprise factor. Like everyone knew Foden was going to have a good season, one that everyone knew Martinelli was.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So that sort
Yeah,
of puts
no,
some
yeah.
people's
He's added finishing to his game, and because he could always take on someone, it was just the end product he lacked a
Yeah,
little
he
bit.
never. That final third was always missing, but then this year he just
agreed,
seems to have.
He's excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Then obviously,
happy with Foden. Both
Yeah.
excellent. Yeah, Foden's been brilliant so
And
far.
Almiron speaks for himself, really, especially recently. Just
Who
very,
did-
very good.
You said Foden and Matters.
Yeah.
Dewsbury all.
How's the Chowdhury?
Yeah. Andrew Chowdhury's up front.
Captain's armband as well.
Yeah. Player of the season.
We're not starting.
actually
this
player
game. We're not
manager,
starting.
Has
this
he
game.
played? No, he hasn't played so far. No, he hasn't.
Huh.
Chowdhury.
He's on loan
Has he
somewhere,
played?
He's
isn't
played at Watford.
Oh, does he?
on
I
Watford,
didn't
yeah.
know.
That's a shame.
He's at Watford.
Yeah.
He's on loan at Watford, yeah.
That's a real shame. That I miss him in the Prem.
That's a real shame. I didn't know that.
I miss him sitting on a bench in the Prem.
Yeah,
It was big afro.
Yeah.
just blocking
He
everyone's
brought
game
He
behind
brought that
him.
X factor because everyone didn't like him. Like, come off the bench. It's like, if you're playing up against Chowdhury, it'd be horrible. That hair getting in your face. Imagine marking him from a corner. You know what I mean? It'd be horrible. If I was Chowdhury, we'd get the hair back.
Whenever I
Everyone's
think of
face.
Chowdhury, I just think of when we refused to pay a $1 million loan fee to get him in January.
That's mad, that, you know.
Under Ashley, obviously.
Mad.
That's mad, that, you know.
Right, Matters. Talk to us. Why?
He's been excellent. I think his output's the same as Martinelli, Foden,
Yeah.
and all of that in a much worse squad. And out of position as well. So that's
Yeah,
why
we can
he has gone in as the right wing for me because he has played there all season.
I'm not
so-
gonna lie, it slipped my mind. Madison slipped my mind.
It
at
slipped
right
my mind,
wing.
I think
Yeah,
he's got a
it slipped at right wing. It just slipped my mind.
I acknowledge he's been
Yeah.
good. I think he was probably third or fourth underneath Foden and Martinelli, and maybe I think he's probably below Saka for me as well. But
Almiron.
oh, and obviously Almiron, yeah.
Miggy
Obviously Almiron.
Sorry. Yeah, Madison has been brilliant. I say you have no issues with that shot at all. Actually, yeah,
No, I
that's
do.
perfectly
Good
fine.
debate, that, lads.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Great content.
Lucky there is more coming your way as we have got our predictions for the top six
Oh,
and the bottom three for the end
I've
of the
got
season.
them
Which one are we doing first?
Oh, here
We'll
we are.
do bottom three first.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
We'll
it's
do
Okay.
okay. Okay.
this is
Let's all say 20th at the same time.
3, 2, 1.
Nottingham
Forest.
Forest.
Yeah.
You crab.
Go.
You're down already. You
Go
beat
on,
Liverpool. You beat Liverpool.
I can't wait to watch you sign 50 more players in January.
They will do as well.
I know.
Oh, they will. 100%.
Yeah.
They'll sell off them as
Same
well.
with Villa. They'll just chuck money at everything. Won't they?
Why Villa go down? I'd love that.
I can afford to go down.
Yeah,
Love
same.
that.
But they won't.
They won't.
No, unfortunately.
No, 'cause not.
No. Right. My other two. I'll not go first because I'm first for the wingers. So I will let Maishan.
The other two, both of them, yeah.
Because your team is closest to me.
Wolves and Southampton.
Oh, okay.
I
I'll
get
go.
it.
I'll go
Yeah.
next. Wolves and Leeds.
Oh, it's so difficult.
It's Wolves and someone.
It's Wolves and someone.
Hold on. I just want to show. I show Mason right now. I had Southampton in brackets.
Yeah.
So it was between Leeds and Southampton.
Southampton have been really,
It was-
really poor.
Really, really, really bad.
We've got them at the weekend.
and they
now
rely
we
on
lose, but-
they rely on the 18-year-old Romeo Lavia.
Yeah, and they're not going to buy players in January.
No.
really.
No, they never do.
Whereas Leeds will.
I don't get how Hasenhüttl's still in that job. He's just he had like I think his first season was
Think-
good, but then he lost 9-0 twice. You can't really
Almost 3 times.
almost three. Like you
Yeah.
can't
He's
have that.
I think he's conceded like more than 6 goals in a game, more than 5 times.
Yeah, probably.
You can't
That's
have
criminal.
That. Yeah,
Yeah, maybe this is the year Southampton go because it's
Yeah.
been coming for a while.
I might change it to
Yeah.
Southampton. I might
Yeah,
change it
they-
to Southampton. Yeah, I'm torn either
If
or.
you take like Ward-Prowse and Lavia out of that team, and like Salisu, they are crap.
Che Adams is okay. He's Premier League standard.
They don't even
He is.
start him.
No, I know, but he's Premier League standard. He
The
is.
He
Armstrongs
is, but
aren't
he's not-
great.
You can't rely on Shea
No, the
Adams to keep
Armstrongs
you
are
up.
terrible.
You
Yeah.
can't rely on Shea Adams to keep you up. They don't have a
No,
stri-
yeah, Che Adams is going to do like
They don't have
a
a
Charlie
striker.
Austin or a Michu. He's not
They
gonna-
don't have a
he's not gonna
striker.
do
He
it.
Like,
scored
yeah.
3 goals all season. He scored 2 against us.
No, that's true. He's
So
How bad you are.
in the other 9, he scored 1.
no, he's good though. He'll get a Prem move. He won't stay in the Championship, will he? That's the point.
But he's
I'm
not a
making.
starting.
Or he goes to
striker.
Championship for one season, does well, and then gets his prem move.
If a player I can best compare him to, he's like Emmanuel Dennis. He's decent, but if his team goes down, he won't stay in the Championship. But he's not Like,
To make a imaginary Mystic McKegg prediction, I'm gonna go. Che Adams goes down to the Championship, scores
there.
20 goals, and
Goes
gets
West
a
Ham.
Prem move.
yeah, he won't.
That's
He's
my
not
mystic
gonna
prediction.
Sit and rot in the Championship.
No,
He's too good for the Championship. But now, whereas Leeds have got Rodrigo, who scores.
Yeah, I'm swapping Southampton. Yeah,
That's the
yeah,
difference, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's
I'm
just.
backing Southampton.
I don't think Southampton would have a plan B.
I think Leeds have got more
it's just-
solid squad, don't they? They've got a lot more
Yeah,
players.
Aronson's
coming
not bad. Tyler Adams is good.
Rocker's
good.
Somerville's coming through. That Notto made an appearance.
Rodrigo's
Yeah, that's good,
good. Melier's good.
Oh my god, a few of the saves.
Yeah,
he
no,
made.
it is good.
Christ.
Yeah,
Leeds aren't good. No.
It's Southampton.
I'd say it'll go to the wire between Wolverhampton and Leeds though.
And maybe.
It'll go to
Maybe
game week
Villa.
33.
Maybe Villa.
No, Villa will chuck too much money at it.
I don't know.
They've got Banks, isn't it? Who do they have to the end of the season? Danks?
No, that
Yeah,
was that's
I
Villa.
don't want to see.
Villa's
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, Danks. Obviously, Wolves have their...
Wolves
well,
have-
Villa, obviously because they sacked Gerrard, but they have Danks at the end of the season, don't they?
No.
They've
Oh,
signed Emery.
Oh my
you alright? That's what I mean.
That's so bad. That's...
I thought you were about Wolves. Oh no, Danks.
Oh no. Yeah, Villa's that. Oh,
That was
sorry.
quite poor from you, McGinn.
That's
I'm
so,
not gonna lie.
that's so bad. That's horrendous. Oh dear.
I would also
I'm
argue.
taking the headset off that.
I don't think West Ham are going to be in the conversation, but they've been quite bad
That's
this
so
season.
bad. I can't believe it.
Yeah, they'll.
It just slipped my mind. The logic was there. It just slipped my mind.
So per.
It just slipped my mind.
So
I was
per.
per for me.
And Leicester will be down there as
Oh
well.
wow.
No, we won't.
You'll be down. I'm not saying you're going to go down.
Where do you think you'll finish, Mason?
11th.
2 weeks ago, it's like, yeah, we're going down definitely. You can't say 11.
I haven't done a podcast in what
Brutal.
2.5 weeks.
Yeah, and
My
Well, 2.5 weeks
games.
ago, you were down.
Yeah,
Yeah.
No, you're not.
you're not
finished.
11th, mate.
I think
Well,
you'll
by
finish-
that logic, then Leeds are going to finish like because they just beat Liverpool. You know?
Right.
No,
No,
you're not
we'll
staying
finish-
up. No, you're not.
We'll
You're
finish
staying
above.
up. You're
We'll
not.
finish above.
Oh,
Villa.
you're staying up, but you're not getting
Not 11th.
You're not, you're
15th.
obviously
We'll
staying
finish
up.
above Leeds. We'll finish above Bournemouth. We'll finish above West Ham.
Do you think you finish above us?
West Ham have been terrible.
No,
Think
but
you finish
you-
above us, Mason? Think you finish above Everton?
No,
Okay.
Then we're Everton 10th then.
Yeah, we read it.
Brentford and Palace will drop off it as well.
Palace aren't
Do you
good.
reckon
Palace are really Palace.
Do you reckon
Palace,
10th, you think?
Yeah,
Palace,
definitely.
Palace
10th
these
or
last 3 or 4 games have been
Dunno.
genuinely the worst team in the Premier League.
And they're tied
Like,
in
they've been
points to
so
Liverpool.
bad.
Who?
The tied in points of Liverpool. Palace.
They've been-
Palace
they've
just
been-
won at the weekend. What are you on about?
Palace
They've
aren't
been
good.
they've been so bad.
They're bad,
Honest to
they're
God,
bad, but you can't say
they've
they've been one of the
so
worst
bad.
in
Mate,
the
we
league at the
battered
winning
them.
game.
We battered them.
I know,
We
but
battered them as
We
well.
can't.
Yeah.
We're not good going forward. We scored 3 against
They're in
them.
like the bottom like 6 worst teams, but you can't say they've been like one of the worst because they did. Just
Yeah, but
win.
what I'm saying is they're 10th now and they'll be nowhere near it.
They're playing Ayew.
Oh, no,
They're playing
no.
Ayew as a box-to-box midfielder currently. So I think that.
They saw with J7. What happened to J7? They're trying to do it again.
They're like, oh,
Zaha will be playing. Zaha will be playing midfield next
If they
week.
didn't have
Zaha.
Zaha, they'd be struggling loads.
oh my god, yeah, and
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they've got a lot of really, really good players. Elise, Eze,
got too
Decore,
many good individual
Zaha,
players, though.
Anderson,
That's it.
Guehi, Mitchell. They're all great. They're all good
The centre
players,
halves
but
have been off it a little bit. this
Anderson
season.
started the
Guehi.
season really well in
And Taylor.
the first 3 games, and
They're
then
poor against us.
it's their
Yeah.
fullbacks. It's their fullbacks are just terrible.
Yeah.
Joe
yeah,
Ward,
Mitchell's not been
awful.
good. Yeah, yeah.
No,
Mitchell,
Mitchell's
awful.
okay. He's not been good this season. No, I
No,
agree.
yeah, I think Mitchell
He's
is a
good
good
enough for the
fullback.
Prem.
Yeah, Mitchell's a good fullback though.
Mitchell reeks a bit like Max Aarons.
You think he reeks a bit like Luke Thomas to me when he first broke through, when he was half
I
decent.
like the Max Aaron shot.
Yeah, but if you
I
look,
think Max Aaron's is
So
dipped down to
Palace's-
the championship.
Palace's
Max
last
Aaron's
3
ruined
wins
it
have
now.
come against Leeds, Wolves, and Southampton.
Yeah, but the fact they're winning them games says a lot.
Can't believe we've got Emery. That's a bit of mine.
Isn't it mad that Max Aaron's almost went to Bayern and now he's rotting at Norwich?
We're linked with him in January for 10 million.
Yeah.
Ethan
10
Laird's
million,
better.
isn't
Ethan Laird's better than him.
Yeah, probably is.
And he's obviously our player. So.
He had a window where he should have just gone, but he stuck with Norwich to be like loyal. He should have just gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't have minded if we even got him this summer.
Yeah, like he
He's
should have
that
gone.
Good backup
It's-
option anyway,
He
wasn't
should
it?
have gone. I don't understand why he
And
didn't.
Wan-Bissaka's going, so
Where's he going?
I don't know. He's just
Anywhere.
going. Palace. He should go
Palace
Palace.
fans don't
He
want him
probably-
back, from what I've seen. Palace fans hate him because of what
I've found the run of games where Palace
People
will
hate him
drop
for
off.
going to a massive club.
Yeah, no. Palace
And
fans are.
funding 50
Yeah,
million
give him
into
50
Palace.
million for the
What?
trouble.
Yeah, they don't want him back. The thing is, Grafton don't want him
God,
back.
So-
that's so
Really
odd.
strange.
Yeah, that's
Palace-
weird.
Palace-
That's
Joe
weird.
Ward.
That's weird.
Palace
Yeah, no, I
come
don't
back
get
after
it.
the
That's
World
really
Cup
strange.
with Fulham and then Bournemouth.
That's so
Who's this,
weird.
sorry?
Palace. So
Fulham
they
and
get Fulham and
Bournemouth.
Bournemouth. Then they have in a row Tottenham, Chelsea, Newcastle, Man United, Brighton.
They get battered in every single one of those games.
Yeah. but-
We've actually got them next week in the cup.
Hold on.
Yeah.
So I'm not disputing that you'll finish higher than... You won't finish higher than West Ham, I don't think.
Nope.
No,
No,
you
West Ham
won't.
will pick up now.
No,
Or
you
Everton,
won't finish
or
higher than
Brighton,
West Ham.
or-
You won't.
We're
No,
only 3 points behind them.
Yeah, 3 points.
But West
Everyone's
Ham
3
was...
points behind everyone on them.
Yeah. Liverpool are tied with points with Palace.
If
You know
we
what I mean?
lose two
And we're
games-
putting Palace in like 15th.
If
So-
we lose 2 games, we're like 9th again. So
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Yeah.
it's like, it doesn't really matter.
One win can still carry you 3 or 4 places.
Yeah, it's the league is
Whereas
so...
in 2 months it won't.
Yeah, one win will keep you.
One win will exactly. It'll keep
And
you
West
where
Ham weren't even bad against us. They weren't even that bad. I didn't think. So on the first half they were a bit rubbish. Second half,
Last
I think
5
they were into
minutes
the
were
game.
good.
Last 15,
That
20
is
was
weird.
good.
It's so weird in
Yeah.
football, isn't it? That
Yeah.
last 5 minutes chasing a goal, you're instantly 10
you're the
times
best team
better.
on the planet.
Yeah.
Which
It's
is,
09
so-
Barcelona.
It's so weird.
yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, obviously,
Best team on the planet.
Fulham won't go down, Brentford won't go down, Everton, West Ham, Bournemouth, Villa,
chance, man.
Leicester all won't go down. No chance.
I just think
Palace won't go
Villa
down.
could slip in there if a business in January is awful. And
All it
Yeah.
takes is one bad run for Palace and they're in there.
I don't think Jacob Ramsey's been
100%.
amazing this season.
And they're gonna
That's
have
five
and they
games,
rely on
exactly.
him.
and they could easily
Obviously,
come back
when
against
Waddy
Fulham and
Danks
Bournemouth
came in,
and
he
pick
dropped
0 points up.
McGinn, didn't he? Which got a lot of abuse off the fans.
he's
Dropping
not
the
been good
captain.
this season either, though.
No, none of them have, no.
Kamara's been okay.
Yeah, he's
Easy
injured,
is.
isn't
He's
Abu
good.
Uber.
He's just in a terrible team. Abubakar.
Abubakar. Don't do this to me in the podcast. I hate that. You wouldn't understand, but
Abubakar.
One person.
it's horrible.
Abubakar.
Go back to the
Uber.
Abubakar.
Going back to the team of the
Yes.
season quickly in midfield, Andres Pereira's close, you know.
No, Todd.
He's been so good.
No, he has been good.
He's
He's
been
not
s-
close. No.
He's
No.
not far. You'd
talking-
say
we're talk-
6th or 7th at least.
Man United in the last 5 years, Andreas Pereira for a performance at Man United is bottom 2.
I don't care what you.
But-
United-
but he's at
I
Fulham.
agree with you, Mason, but he's not.
For that reason, I'll hate that man for life.
He's been the
good.
reason where Fulham are now because
No.
he's provided for Mitrovic.
Mitrovic has
Yeah, he's
been
provided for him.
I'm going to let the bias aside. Pereira's been great.
He's been good.
Yeah,
Yeah, great,
been
but
great.
not team of season worthy.
No,
No, I'm not saying.
close.
I didn't say
I
in.
don't
I
think
said
he's that
close.
close.
I don't mind the
close.
shout. I don't mind the shout. I don't mind the
I
shout.
hate it.
If you
I
look
don't
at
think it's as close as you
He's
make
literally
out.
stats
He's
list
exactly
and
the
stuff
same as
like
like
that,
Aronson
honestly.
in my
Go
eyes.
look at the stats on.
He's been like the same as Aronson for Leeds in my eyes. He's like good, but not
I
too.
think Casemiro is closer to the junior
Yeah,
season
yeah.
than
Bruno is.
I think Onana is as well.
Onana is.
Yeah, all defensive midfielders.
Well,
Sure,
yeah,
Just pay 3 DMs
Like,
midfield.
Rodri's not even
Bruno
in that team.
progress.
Onana's boxed.
Rodri's not even in that team.
Yeah, yeah.
Rodri's been unreal.
Gay plays as
Yeah, sorry, my bad. He does, yeah.
when Gay comes off, he goes sit and then
Yeah.
Onana plays as a box to box. Yeah.
That's it, yeah. That's
James
pretty good.
Bruno.
That'll be a good midfield, actually. Bruno, Casemiro ball win, hand it to Bruno. Bruno will pass. Onana will do all the running.
And I'll just batter everyone.
Give
and
me,
I'll
the,
just
give,
want to make
give
Wrap
me,
his massive legs around.
give me the keys. Oh, longest legs in the Premier League. You know,
Oh, it's
he's like John
ridiculous.
Jones.
Oh, he's
Anyone ever
giant.
seen John Jones'
Yeah.
legs?
Yeah.
He's like John Jones.
wrapping
yeah.
round.
Spider.
Spider.
Should call him the Anaconda or something. That's his nickname. Amadou the Anaconda. Oh, Amadou the Anaconda.
That could have very different connotations, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet he does that.
Yeah, so
Oh, 100%.
so have we picked our bottom 3? I've
Yeah.
gone Forest, Wolves. What's the issue with Wolves?
The crap.
I've gone Wolves. We should
Do you want
just
me
talk
to-
about
issue
it.
Do you want what issue
The issue is just going down.
They let the best centre half and the captain go. But
Yeah.
it's the issue. It is.
Their
Now they're
issue.
playing. Now they're relying on 2 kids basically. I know Kilman's not a child, but
And they just struggle
He's-
to score
He's
goals.
a child in a man's game.
yeah, because he's young and he's younger than he is age-wise
it.
because of how late he come into the team.
And they're just struggling to score goals as
Yeah,
well.
Yeah,
Diego Costa's
and-
now banned for 3 games.
was
Being
so
a knob.
No. That's his first red card in Premier League history, by the way. If you're looking for
So
goals,
mental.
they went to
Ben Mee
Brazil.
headbutted as well. all the blokes could choose. Lovely Ben.
Oh, poor Ben.
Come on now.
I was
Raul
thinking about
Jimenez
me,
is
you know that
terrible.
segment on Sky, and I was like, "Who scored? Me? No, who scored? Me." Oh, brilliant! No, but they looked to goals and they went to 30-odd-year-old Brazilian league. Diego
To be
Costa.
fair, they didn't have much choice.
Who was their option? Because
Well, they signed
Andy Carroll was your option,
no,
wasn't he?
they signed Kalasic and then he did
Yeah, I know, I
ACL.
know. Yeah, that's why
which
they were
was
looking for a striker.
which was unlucky. But
But even still, going to a season with 1 striker is not wise, is it?
no,
What about Jimenez?
he's
He
rubbish.
doesn't count.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Count
He's
as
just
striker.
bad. Like,
Like Wangy Chan's fell off a cliff.
Awful.
Yeah, he was
They,
good last year.
they have now gone back to hope Adama Traore actually does something good.
and he won't.
And they're
And
playing
he
Geddes
won't.
up front. They're
What?
going to play Geddes up front, aren't they?
And I've never seen
forgot they had
I've never seen a
Geddes.
more
He's
frustrating
alright.
player. No player's
know.
output than Podence. No player's output frustrates me more
he's
than
awful,
Podence. All the gear, no idea. You can just get himself in them situations. He can beat a man. It's like nosebleed territory. He's like a centre half when he gets into the box. He has no
So,
idea what to do.
We beat them 4-0
no
last
idea
week.
I know.
They had 23 shots, scored none. We had
He has-
4 and scored 4.
we
That's so good, by the way.
That is football heritage.
football heritage.
So
really
exciting.
That's how the game should be played.
Genuinely.
Like,
Today is a good day for football.
That is every foot champs game ever, isn't it?
yeah, we're defending better as a squad now, but Wolves have got to look at
He's still
themselves in the
gonna
mirror there.
consider, yeah.
No, I remember we were linked. We weren't linked with Podence. There
We're
was a
linked
lot.
with him,
There was a
yeah.
lot of. There was a lot of
Oh,
people
God.
online
I know.
saying
Oh,
that.
God.
There was a lot of people online saying, "Oh, we should go for Podence." He reminds me of a Hazard. But people
What, 'cause he's
said,
short and stubby?
"Yeah,
Hazard
short and
without
stubby
a
and
brain.
dribbles with the ball quite close to him."
Hazard with no technical ability.
Yeah. So not Hazard.
Hazard with no legs.
Yeah. No, this is what people were telling me. This is what people
No
were telling
way.
me. He's a decent dribbler, but
Yeah, he's decent.
he's a good dribbler. He's a good dribbler. He keeps the ball close to himself. His close control is excellent. But oh my days, I've never seen a man like have no idea what to do when he gets into the box. He is clueless. He does not know what to do.
It's like Wolves will do. They must be on the training ground doing transition play, get to the box, and then just have to turn around and start the transition again.
I'm Diamond Traore. He's already in the edge of the box. That's all they care about. Wolves, who can beat that Diamond Traore? Back to the box.
Just doing sprint races all
Who
day.
can play the nicest pass towards the box? And then we're going to
And
stop.
Neves wins it every single
How many
time.
passes can we play?
Oh yeah, then without Neves, they'd be rough.
That's why Michael Beale turned it down. He went to one training session, watched it, and went, no. It's like unsavable.
I'd rather have Elias Chair than these. Like, I'm not bothering.
That's just so good.
He is actually.
Did anyone see what Michael Beale said
No.
about it? So he said the reason he turned down Wolves is because Wolves are sitting second. Yeah, they're sitting second bottom and QPR sitting top. He said there's only 2 places between me and Wolves. Love that.
we spot on
Love
very
that.
good.
Listen,
Love
because if he takes the job and then goes down,
that.
then he's just every other awful manager.
Yeah,
isn't
And he's
Oh,
more likely to get
love
sacked.
that.
That's really,
Whereas if
really
QPR
good.
don't go up, he's
I
still
love him.
not going to get sacked.
I love
I
that.
love
I want
it.
QPR. I want
I've got
QPR.
so much respect for
Yeah,
him.
I love him.
I do love
Featuring him.
Loftus
Buy
Road
into
as
the
well.
project.
Featuring
So
him,
many
yeah.
managers
What
go
a
against
good
that,
lad.
don't there?
What a good
Yeah.
lad.
What a hero.
He's cooking.
Michael Beale, we love you.
Imagine he gets them to the Prem.
He hopefully will. He should.
I'd love it.
Yeah.
I'd love him to.
Their squad isn't even that.
No.
No, it's not
it does.
outstanding, is it?
No.
It's really weird. They've got like Elias Chair, like I mentioned. I think they've got Andre Gray still.
Yeah, I think I would regret
Charlie, let Charlie Austin go.
Dropped
didn't
off in Allo third.
Does
He's ruined
Dickey,
it.
does Dickey still play for
they? I
QPR?
want to say so.
I think
yeah.
he does. I think he's got.
Yeah,
I think he's
they
scored
lost
in
the
weeks.
weekend, didn't
They've
they?
got Sonny.
They've got a
Dieng
game in
goal.
hand, to be fair,
Yeah.
on Blackburn and Burnley. But
I'd
I think
love
Burnley
Blackburn to go.
Burn,
Could you
Burnley
read
will
out?
go
Could you read
up
out the
first.
QPR team, please? I'm interested.
Burnley will go up first.
So they lost.
Burnley
They
team
lost to
yeah.
Birmingham at the weekend,
Right, yeah,
and
yeah.
they played. They're playing like Landon Dykes up top.
Oh, yeah, they
Yeah,
are.
yeah, but Dags up front, yeah.
When
Roberts,
they played Wigan and won, let's have a look.
Powell, Bolligan, Laird, right back, Johansson. You can look at that if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, Landon Dykes is up front for
They've
them.
got Johansson that played for Fulham. He's good.
Yeah.
Not.
That's Sam Field who's at West Brom.
Yeah.
Yeah, Sam Field's a good player.
How
Yeah.
old's the keeper? I was 27.
Johansson's
Yeah,
good.
he's good.
John Clark-Salter's been good this season,
Who
apparently.
they got on the bench?
Apparently, I don't know.
Um,
Yeah, Dickey's on the bench.
Luke Amos.
Macaulay Bond plays for them.
Andre
Luke
Andre
Amos.
Dozzle was at.
Yeah.
He's been there for a while, I think.
Dozzle,
Oh,
yeah.
wrong
Pep Ipswich.
game, was it?
Yeah, right.
Why do I know?
Career mode.
Yeah, that's probably why.
That's
innit?
why. Yeah, and that's they got him
Taylor
from.
Richards.
Yeah, he was at City. Yeah.
I do really like QPR. I do actually really like
Same,
QPR.
same.
I like QPR.
There's something about him. Like I don't really want.
Love
another-
the kit, and when you used to play in the Premier League, I used to
Blue, white
love
stripes.
Loftus Road.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't really want another London club in the Prem. 'Cause
Who
there's
else
about
is up
fucking
there?
12.
Who
But
else is up there?
Blackburn, Burnley.
Anywhere, it's far.
And
from
Sheffield
you, though,
United.
innit?
I'd love
Yeah,
Blackburn.
Anything's far.
Same. Would love Blackburn to go.
Burnley
Oh no, I
will be
don't
straight
actually
up.
because I want us
No,
to sign
they-
Brereton Diaz and he'll.
Blackburn don't sell at the stadium, and they won't if they go to the Prem. So
Nah.
I'm
Yeah,
alright.
Blackburn have like the lowest percentage.
Yeah.
Of stadium
I like
filled
fun
every
teams
week.
in the Prem though. Do you know
I
what
want
Like
Blackpool.
Blackburn. Yeah,
Blackpool.
Blackpool.
Imagine Blackpool in the Prem.
Get Luton in the Prem.
Yeah, I'd love Luton in the Prem.
Luton.
For
I'd
one,
love
you know,
Luton
for
in the Prem.
one year, then you can go.
Grimsby
Yeah.
Town were playing against Luton about 6 seasons ago.
Yeah, 1 year. Seriously? Oh wow.
The only thing I remember about Luton is that it always ingrained in my memory is they beat Norwich in like the third round of the FA Cup once, and ever since that they're in the National League then, and then like 4 years later
That's
in
what,
the
I mean, that's
Championship.
what I'm saying. That we played them in League Two. Sorry, like 2015. I want to
Like
say.
genuinely, that win probably like helped them so much. Because after that, they got a televised game, and then they actually got a lot more money.
West
to the
Brom are
club.
going to end up in League One here.
They're terrible, mate.
Mate, have you
And
seen how
Huddersfield.
bad
And Huddersfield.
And-
Middlesbrough
yeah.
down there as well.
I'm not surprised by Huddersfield, but West Brom I'm very
And,
surprised
yeah,
by.
Huddersfield were living on borrowed time, weren't they?
Yeah,
Team
it was
like
their, it was
that.
their like, that it was their year last year, and
Yeah, they needed.
they
that.
got a bit unlucky that Forest were that good. Really.
It was probably the same with Forest because if we've seen this season, they had
Yeah.
to let loads of players go. So if they didn't come up, they'd have probably had the same sort of season as well.
yeah, it happens a lot though, doesn't it? Because it happened with Reading as well. They nearly
Yeah,
got relegated.
Reading's the best example. You chuck so much at it, and if you fail, then your players.
But you have
leave.
to like gamble all the time in the
Yeah, of course you
Championship.
do. Well, that's the only.
If you want to,
chance you're
like
getting up, unless you want
avoid,
the yo-yo team.
yeah, you don't unless you want to avoid being mediocre, which is most of the teams in
Yeah.
the Championship. You have to just risk it and just like pump everything you have and just hope it pays off. And if it doesn't, then that's the risk you're taking, isn't it? Really, but that's why the Championship's such an interesting league.
Yeah, what I'd say about Championship as well is clubs rarely have like a 1 in 4 season chance of going up.
Yeah.
Like you have one good season, and for the next 3 you'll be so average.
Like Barnsley.
Or go down. Yeah, Barnsley
Yeah.
should have come
Yeah.
up.
They went
Now
down,
they're in
yeah.
League One.
Yeah, they're in League One, and they're probably not going to get out of League One
No
either.
chance,
No.
no chance.
Hopefully Ipswich and Kieran McKenna get out of League One.
There's loads of big.
It's
big
just
clubs in
the-
it.
It's very.
Loads of big clubs.
You
The
never
only
get,
thing about it is the parachute payments, obviously, with clubs
yeah,
that go
yeah.
down.
But it's
So,
understandable, isn't it?
Which is why the yo-yo clubs succeed so much.
Yeah.
Fulham normally come up. West Brom, they've only been so bad because they had an awful manager.
But it's why so many of them then go up and come down and go
Yeah,
up and
you
come
never
down.
really see it
Yeah.
like a team on the edge of playoffs every single year.
No, that's what.
It just doesn't happen.
No.
Mhm.
Yeah. Blackpool have that. You were talking about Blackpool, put it in my head. Blackpool have that Yates up, don't they? He's
Yeah.
good, isn't he?
Yeah,
He's
Yates.
good, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, it's
top
obviously
goal scorer.
We had a fun
Argentina,
team. We
yeah.
had Josh Bowler until he went to Olympiacos. He was on
Yeah.
the championship.
I just love the
best
fact that they
players.
play an orange kit and
Yeah,
the whole
same.
stadium's just orange. It's just like it's quite cool.
I love how they used to be managed by like Ian Holloway. I remember them when Blackpool won the Prem as well.
And they've made the best chant this
No,
season by far.
No,
They've still got Medina up
Because he managed
front.
Town and he was awful.
I remember that.
And he signed loads of awful loan players off recommendations from his mates.
Yeah, Yates.
His mates went
And then
down
they all
pub.
left in January and we almost.
Yates plays on the
it was
right.
terrible. Yeah. No one likes
Yates will play on the right. Hamilton will play on the left, and Medina up
CJ
front.
Hamilton's good. Hamilton's good.
Shane Lavery was really good for Blackpool last season. Doesn't really get game time this year, but Shane Lavery was their best player last year.
Yeah, Lavery's decent.
Do you know Reece Williams?
They were good in the championship last season.
Lavery's excellent.
Yeah, Lavery's good, yeah.
Lavery's really good.
They had
Gary
that
Medina
turn
up
that
front.
went. Yeah, Gary Medina.
Yeah.
I've heard of Ekpieta.
Ekpiteta, yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know how to pronounce his name, but I've heard of
Brother
him.
follows me on Instagram.
You were talking about Luton when they played National League and they were
Yeah.
getting FA Cup prize money. FA Cup prize money is life changing. See if you were to
Yeah,
get through
no, yeah.
if the first round of the FA Cup, you get $1 million.
That's how
A
Newport
million
stay
for
afloat.
anyone
million,
at that level.
a
Oh
million.
my
That's how
god.
Newport stay afloat.
That's so. If Curzon Ashton, yeah, if my boys Curzon Ashton was playing for them the week, I'm joking, I'm not do commentary. If Curzon Ashton, if $1 million would send him pro,
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
level.
Of course it
Yeah.
would,
$1 million would send him pro
Yeah.
easily.
Even in
Overnight,
today's
like
like,
that,
yeah,
like
even
that,
in
it'd send
today's
him pro.
like football world, whatever you want to call it, like
Yeah.
$1 million is still life changing.
Well, that's the only magic remaining in the World Cup, isn't it? Little
Yeah.
clubs
Yeah.
getting far. 'cause
So that's
it's
why. That's
not
why
so
this
easy.
this weekend's game between Curzon Ashton and Cambridge, which will have
Is that
happened.
this weekend, is it?
Yeah, this Sunday.
Oh, coming.
Yeah. This
Wait, are
Sunday.
you going?
I'll go.
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll go. Yeah.
I'll obviously be there as well. Doing the commentary on Twitch,
Oh, I'm
Curzon.live.
there,
This
sorry.
episode will be out before the episode. The game would have happened before the episode.
I'll be
Wait,
checking.
wait,
I'll
is
be
it-
checking the Twitter.
This weekend, as in
This
Saturday.
this Sunday. This Sunday.
Ooh.
It got moved to a Sunday.
What time's
Ooh.
kick off, sorry?
3 o'clock
so-
probably.
I'm at work.
I'll go.
It's 2 o'clock.
How much tickets?
It's 2 o'clock on Sunday.
About like 15 quid, I think.
2 o'clock.
2 o'clock. Is it 2 o'clock? Oh.
That's a lot of dosh.
Could be £10 actually for concession. Could
What,
be
for
£10
student?
for concession. Yeah.
Yeah.
And UCFB sponsor Curzon as well.
Yeah, they
so
do.
if you show up in a UCFB
Yeah.
hoodie, you might get a free bit of food.
Oh, I'd
I get
love
free
to-
food with media, you see. So
I'd have loved to
I get
come
free.
as
I
well.
get free food and drinks. Yeah. I don't know if I get free drinks. I get free food though. Yeah. If you just go over
If
and
it's
say your
tenner,
media.
I'd probably do it. 'Cause it's FA Cup and it's quite interesting.
Cambridge United, as you know.
If they go through, it's
Mate,
massive.
I watched us play Cambridge United last year, Newcastle, and we lost.
Is it not?
So I just wanna
Can you
lose
pay on the
it.
gate then?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I'm
I'll,
guessing so.
yeah, almost
Cash
guarantee
though.
you I'm playing the gate.
Oh, is it cash?
It'll be cash.
I don't have-
Might have a card reader, like one of them.
I was gonna say, I don't actually-
I don't know.
We
Not
don't, we don't have our new
Are
card.
they
Yeah,
not
we
pre-
can't get money out.
We physically can't.
We can't. We can't go unless.
We had that dilemma.
I could take you through.
I'm
the,
sure
gonna
it's
say
got
this
to
on
be
the
pre-booked
podcast,
tickets.
but
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you mean.
It's not quite. But that was quite funny though.
But
as
yeah,
well.
we're way off chart though of the Agile podcast episode. We got on the QPR and
Yeah, sorry
Dex.
about
Well, no,
Yeah,
because
so
we talked
we
about
just love
Wolves.
no, yeah,
Yeah,
no,
that's
yeah,
some-
no. We didn't get off that. Yeah.
We just
So
love a lies.
Wolves are going to go down.
Yes.
Oh,
I hope so.
and I think they'd go straight.
I don't. The thing is, they
Go
don't have.
Burnley. I don't know. Ooh.
I think they finished fourth if they go down and then losing the playoffs.
It depends who they keep and who they sign, and it's you can't really.
Well,
like,
their only
probably
unbelievable
li-
player is Neves, and he's going to
he-
piss off.
I
isn't
don't know where he'll go, but anywhere but there. Probably
United.
like.
Please.
Reeks
Do
United.
you think? Do you think? Do you
I
think?
don't
Or
know.
even Newcastle. I don't think that's a stretch.
Ooh.
Does he start in your best?
If you get Europe, mate,
Yeah, ooh. We'll get onto this.
you'll need depth as well. For
We'll get
Europe.
onto this. It depends.
Race away.
I think he gets in your team.
Wait,
If
no,
Joe,
he
Joe
does.
Linton, Bruno, and Neves.
I feel-
He does. It's
I
just
feel-
if we'd sign him.
I think
don't know
West
if he
Ham
would.
would be in for Neves.
no,
I'd
mate.
hate that. I'd die if he went
Too
West
good
Ham.
for West Ham.
I think so, but I just think
He
West
deserves
Ham.
Europe.
West
No,
Ham
no,
will
no,
go
he
in for him.
deserves Europe. I just think West Ham hold themselves out of claim, even though they might have.
No, yeah, West Ham
We'd
going
get
for
him,
everyone,
we
mate.
wouldn't have a chance of getting him.
Yeah, we want to seem to like put in interest, but then you're not
Yeah.
going to be able to sign him.
He'll go
Just
to
see what
Europe-
happens.
Europe.
I don't know. I think he's Reese.
He
I
could
don't
go
think he
abroad
reeks at
as
West
well.
Ham.
He could go abroad. He's
He
Yeah.
could go back to Portugal or something. Yeah.
No,
No.
mate. Come on.
But it seems a bit like a Barcelona. I can't lie.
Yeah.
Oh, Barcelona are in from. Barcelona are in
Yeah,
from.
he's
Yeah,
kind
yeah.
of
Go,
reeks for it, to be honest.
he go Barcelona. Yeah.
Or like maybe like
He's
an-
so good.
maybe
He's
like
Europe.
an Inter Milan or AC Milan, maybe.
Yeah. Well, you see like players like Anguissa. Was it
He's
Fulham, wasn't
been
he?
brilliant.
But he was
Oh
class at
my.
Fulham too.
Yeah, he
I
was
remember
class at Fulham,
him,
but never has he
but he's
class at Wolves.
unbelievable now.
Yeah.
And Geese is incredible. If I'm Chelsea, I'm looking at him as my Kante replacement. He is class.
So good, isn't
He
he?
is
Well,
class.
well,
Kessie
Chelsea want
wants to leave as
Bruno.
well,
That's not
doesn't
going to happen.
Not of it.
Who?
Yeah, Chelsea want Bruno.
Grimart?
Yeah.
Fernandes. Probably.
Take it.
Yeah, I
So-
think.
yeah.
I mean, in Geese and Bruno are a little bit different.
Yeah, they're very different.
Yeah, very,
Massively
very different. Yeah,
You have to have
I
a
should-
pre-booked ticket, by the way.
Oh, well, that's probably easier.
that's handier for you.
But
Yeah.
you still have to go to the ground to buy it.
What?
Yeah, you can't buy it online, I don't think.
Yeah.
So you have to. Oh, you have to.
You have to go to the ticket office,
Why are you looking at me like I meant
purchase
to
it
know?
by card.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
You're
How
a
is that?
commentator. Come
How
on.
was I meant to know?
He can help us. That's what I was looking
Oh,
for.
so I thought you meant as if I
What
should
the
know
hell?
that information.
Oh,
Oh,
forget it, mate.
after the podcast. Right, so we've gone Leeds. Oh no, Southampton, Wolves, Forest.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't speak about Forest because we just know the crap.
Oh,
Yeah.
This is terrible.
Yeah, I think if they were going to pick up, they'd have done it by now, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But at least shown signs of it. They just have like the Liverpool win was a bit of a fluke.
That was a win on the back of Liverpool being awful. Anyone would have beaten them that day.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's one
Yeah.
of those days where you just.
It's like
set
the fact that
tones.
Leeds beat Liverpool the next weekend. Oh no,
Yeah.
the
Yeah, the following home game,
Yeah,
whatever it was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it was midweek then.
just shows that Liverpool are just
Poor.
rank.
Yeah, to be fair to them, they're struggling with injuries a bit as well. But I think even if they had, when they had
I
players, they
know,
weren't
we don't
great
know.
anyway, were they?
They weren't. They were better, but they weren't
Better,
much
but not.
better.
Yeah.
Liverpool are only the ever team to be struggling with injuries.
Yeah,
In
I agree with that.
the media
Completely,
side.
Good
Mason.
point,
Yeah, I
yeah.
completely agree with that.
Yeah.
mate.
That's always their excuse, isn't it? Well, we've got a few players out. Well, you've just,
The first one's injuries. The second one, we spent no money, even though they spent.
Third
like
one, the
full
grass was wet.
close amount. Yeah.
Yeah.
The grass was wet. The referees hate us.
Sun was in my eyes.
Sun was in my
Don't.
eyes. The grass was
Yeah.
too long.
Yeah.
Just an
Too
excuse.
dry.
I hate
Just
them.
yeah.
I hate them.
Anyway, should we do the top six?
Right, top six.
We're gonna go 6 to first or first to 6.
6-1, surely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
It's hard to put them like 6
It's so hard.
to 3 between.
It is so difficult this year.
Well, we're going number one.
I'm gonna go with a brave one, I reckon. No, it's too far.
Number one, do you mean number
I was
six?
gonna put Brighton, but then I realised we'll finish like 8th or
I
7th.
meant number one is in. Who's
Oh, we're
going
going one. Oh, I thought we were
It
6 to
was
1.
6 to 1.
What
I
did
didn't
6
know.
1?
Okay,
6
yeah,
1.
fine. Thought
Am I
we'd just
losing
get the
my head?
easy one out of the way. Okay, go 6.
6 to 1.
Go.
I don't know.
I'm thinking.
6th.
Right, I'm so torn between Spurs and Newcastle. I'm so
I
torn.
think Newcastle get.
I'm
7th
so
this season.
yeah. I'm so
I think
torn.
7th
I'm
for
so,
their next season.
I just don't know about Spurs. I think I really fear for Spurs.
Spurs always look awful, then end up
I-
finishing like in the
I'm-
higher places.
No, I don't know. I just think the
I'm
football
gonna
is.
have
Oh, I
us-
It was
dated.
the
They
same last
don't.
season.
They
Same
don't.
last
Have,
season, though, wasn't it?
not.
was.
I
It
don't
was
think the
exactly
football
last
is as
season.
bad last season as it is this season.
No, it was the exact same. They
I
were
don't
saying
think
the
so. I
same
don't think
system.
so. I don't think so.
I think I'm gonna put us 6th. We're 4th now. We're doing quite well. No, it's still early days, but we're
Where'd you put Spurs? You put you 6th. 5th.
Yeah.
Which means Liverpool finished 7th.
Yeah, I don't think Liverpool get.
I can say my
I
whole
was
top
about to
6
say,
right
I
now.
think there's got to be an outlier in this top 6.
I think we
Liverpool
finished.
are
Well,
far off it already.
the only reason I'm keeping us in the top 6 is we're playing this well right now without Isaac and St Maximin. When they come back in, we're going to be
Right, not
better
to
forget
again.
European places.
Liverpool
Yeah, I
at
don't know which
8
one.
points
I-
off 4th.
I'll take 7th. I'll be happy with. I kind of want Conference League.
Liverpool at 8 points off 4th.
So I saw.
close to relegation,
I saw.
Don't drop that many points.
No, it's too early.
I saw a guy. I saw a guy on TikTok yesterday say that Liverpool were going to finish second above Arsenal. Arsenal are 15 points ahead of them.
Yeah, Liverpool are
gap.
closer to the relegation.
Arsenal
zone,
aren't
for sure.
schmucks,
Liverpool
They're
are-
closer to
aren't-
Leicester than they are to
Yeah.
City,
Liverpool
Arsenal.
are nowhere near
Very
going to
close.
win all of their next remaining games.
Well,
or
no, because
anything,
do you know what it is? People have now realised you can beat Liverpool. Smaller clubs have realised you don't have to go to Anfield and roll over every game.
Yeah.
You've got a chance of making yourself a hero, and every player's got it in them. Like I could be the one that's like Christensen Somerville.
I was gonna say.
He's barely like played much really.
No,
for
that's
Leeds,
his
has he?
moment, isn't it?
And that's his moment now. Yeah, that propels you. He'll get more starts now and stuff. He'll play more
It was
minutes.
good all game though. He actually
He was good.
He
all
was,
game,
yeah,
yeah.
he was.
They were all decent for all games.
Leeds
to be
actually
fair.
deserved that win.
Yeah.
They
did.
really did.
And they wouldn't have got it if it
They've
wasn't
got
a
a-
It was a
game.
They've
gritty,
got
hard work.
They've got
hard
a
work
plus
to
8
win.
goal difference. That's with a 9-0 victory.
That's a
what?
massive. That's a good point. That's a really good point.
What do you say, sorry?
Liverpool have got a plus 8 goal difference.
With a
Well,
9.
they won one
Winning
game
9-0.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Oh.
It's mad, mate.
Yeah,
Their issue clearly does lie at the back. I think at the moment they're just
I'd say it's the
they've
midfield.
never
I
It's the
conceded
midfield.
this
It's the
many goals.
midfield.
I think
it's
the poor
midfield.
of the
It's the
pitch.
system.
I think apart from the goalkeeper, I think
The
everyone's been.
system's
No
been-
one's up to the plate.
The
No,
system's
no one's
been
been
cut
good.
out that they just leave 2 centre backs.
Well, that's
at
what
the
I'm
back.
saying. People have found out how to play against them now. Smaller teams have realised that If you just go from a little bit, you'll score a goal.
They literally just leave two centre backs to
yeah,
defend the
they
goal.
do.
No. Yeah, and
Fabinho can't cover anymore
No.
like he used to.
Fabinho, I'm going to say
That's
this.
what
So
I'm
the
saying.
reason we
That's a massive
the reason
part.
we struggled so much last year is because it was so much, and the reason Harry Maguire was at fault for a
You
lot
get
of stuff
ran
last
through
year
and
is because he was
your
getting
centre-half
ran
was
through because there's no
down.
cover. Your defensive midfielders are meant to cover you. We had McTominay and Fred who couldn't do that, and this season, surprise, Casemiro comes in and we're a
You look
completely
10
different
times
team.
better, yeah.
We're 10 times better.
That's what I think I was saying.
Yeah.
This
That's why I
earlier.
think the midfield is the main issue for Liverpool.
CDM is arguably the most important position on the pitch because without that you can't.
Or a
play
midfielder, like
however you
a
wanna
central
play.
midfielder. Yeah.
Whoever sits is so important because it just gives us freedom to everyone else on the pitch, gives protection to your back line, gives you a link. It's so important, and if you don't have that,
Exactly. Yeah.
but with Fabinho at the moment, he's just not on it at all. And
No,
he's got
he's
the
so
midfielders
bad.
next to him aren't.
He
And
can't
their
string a
options
pass.
aren't good either
And,
as well.
and
If
Thiago
Phil plays
can't
that
stay
form.
fit, and
And he
Keita can't
can't.
get fit. So
And they can't rely on Harvey Elliott.
Yeah,
He's
but
still too young.
Harvey Elliott, he's
Jack
not,
Henderson's
he's
do that
not
role
a
anyway.
midfielder. Harvey Elliott's not a centre
he's a winger,
midfielder.
isn't he?
Have you
He's
seen
a
his
winger.
heat map? He's playing
Winger.
on the right wing. He's
Well,
playing
they're playing
beside
4-4-2
Salah.
at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah.
On and off.
for some
Yeah, no,
reason.
Yeah, and playing Nunes on the
Fabinho-
left
Curtis
and not
Jones
from-
isn't any good. Oxley Chamberlain can't get fit. Doesn't even
But
play for
Fabinho's the
Liverpool.
only one
You know what I mean?
positionally that would be able to protect that defense.
Yeah, no one else can
defense,
play
and he
there.
can't do it.
So
So that's why the issues lie in
Yeah.
midfield. The issues lie in midfield.
Yeah, it's midfield.
It's
for me.
poor buying from them again, though, isn't it? Because
Again.
even if you didn't buy Nunes, I know they've been unlucky with Jota and Diaz getting injured, but you'd likely still have had enough options to play up front. They needed to have put more money into another midfielder.
Footballers
Yeah.
get injuries. End of
Yeah,
conversation.
exactly,
right?
yeah.
Yeah, they
You-
didn't
You
necessarily.
can't plan for it,
when
but
they
you've
sold,
got to be prepared.
When they sold Mane, they didn't necessarily need to replace him. 'cause they
No,
had
that's
Diaz.
what I'm saying.
Because
Yeah,
they
that's what I
replaced
mean, yeah.
Mane in January. They replaced
Exactly.
Mane when
They
he was
knew he
still
was
at
going.
Liverpool.
They knew he
Diaz
was going.
was a
Yeah,
replacement.
when they
So
when they
got
bought him in
Diaz.
January. Yeah,
That
'cause-
money should have gone
and
anywhere else.
they didn't want to buy him in
Anywhere
January.
else.
They didn't want to buy Diaz in January, but they were scared that you,
They-
me, Man United, and
Anyone
everyone, they were scared
They
that he
bought-
was going to.
they bought him 'cause we didn't,
Yeah,
basically.
they panicked. It was like
it was good signs
Was
for
it
them.
Ronaldo last
was
year?
literally like
It was.
Ronaldo.
They were just scared that someone else was going to get him,
Yeah.
so we'll have to bite the bullet.
You
now.
can't have him aware of him. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah.
And it would also. I think that's the reason Diaz has done so well because he had that little feeder. He had that little bit of time where he didn't have to be amazing. He could settle into the team and the performances didn't
he was
matter because
really
Mane was still there. But luckily for Liverpool fans, he took the league by storm and he was excellent.
Diaz is good.
Yeah,
Very good.
Diaz is great,
Very, very good
but
football, yeah.
that they didn't need to get Nunes.
No.
I think Jota's. I don't think
How much
Jota's
did
a
you spend
bad
on
player.
Nunes?
Like 85 million.
You
It
could
was
have
something like that, yeah.
split that in two.
Firmino's got double his goals and assists this season.
They didn't need him.
Firmino plays in Liverpool's best 11 in
You
my
can
opinion.
split that. You
Yeah.
can split that 80 million in two by another midfielder, and then you've still got 40 million to spend.
could have
on what
got-
else you need a centre half.
Yeah, and then
Off-
it was
off-
fullback.
off the
and then
top.
it was
A
quick,
good
quick,
fullback.
panic, panic. What do we do? Buy offer. Well, loan offer.
Yeah, and now he's
And he got
injured. He
injured.
can't play
And he
until
got
injured.
can't
And
play
he
till
was
like
crap.
March.
Yeah, so they're like,
Terrible.
oh, we've loads of injuries in midfielder. We're going to get an injury-ridden midfielder who isn't really good. Bye. Yeah,
It
They
was-
are
you could have spent that
terrible.
85 million.
Won it like Ngisa or something. Or
Yeah,
someone
you could have
like
took
that.
that 85 million and got
Sangare,
Dennis
someone.
Zakaria, who went to
Yeah,
Chelsea.
Zakaria.
Dennis
Zakaria
Zakaria.
is so
You
good.
could have got Dennis Zakaria. You could have got Benacer. You could have got anyone with that 85 million, even if you
They're
wanted to spend a
massive
little
club,
bit
they've got a
more
big
as well.
club, and they decided to wait it out and just go, oh,
Loan Arthur.
we'll loan Arthur.
But he's like 81 rated in FIFA, so he must be good. You know what I mean? That's what.
He was 83 last year.
Was he 83?
Yeah, he was a ball.
That's oh dear.
Whoa.
Massive
Oh, dear.
gamble.
That's why. That's why
Massive
they signed
gamble,
him.
and they're trying to keep up. They're trying to win the Prem.
It's a
and-
gamble. That's just isn't even a gamble. You look at it and you just go, I'm not going to put a bet
Yeah.
on that because it's stupid.
It's
But
low
they've
risk
still
because
done
he's
it.
a loan, but it was a gamble in
So
terms
it's
of
massive risk because they needed a midfielder.
Yeah.
It's massive risk.
It is
Huge
massive
risk.
risk. They need a
Yeah.
midfielder.
And
It was
Giant
low risk in
risk.
terms of financially because they weren't going to be set
They
back, but
even
it
had-
was massive because I completely
you-
agree with you because he needed
Yeah,
to
but
stay.
Wait, we've seen
you
the
de-
option to buy
Yeah.
as well.
You
It's like
detriment
40 mil.
yourself financially though
Think
if you
you
buy
might
if you get someone in that's you can't trust to play loads of games. You
Yeah.
detriment yourself financially. I'll be on a big contract. Same was with Mina. He's on like most at the club, I think. I'm pretty sure, and he's played 30% of games in the last 3 seasons.
Yeah,
You detriment yourself financially, and then that's money you can't spend on wages for a player that's going to play for you every game. And it's their own fault.
there
The
it
downfall's
is.
their own
There it
fault. They can't blame anyone else. It's their own fault.
and Klopp will keep saying in interviews how much he likes Bellingham, but they'll never sign Bellingham.
No, he's not Real Madrid, mate.
Yeah, Bellingham will not go to Liverpool. No,
of course
no,
not.
he will not go to Liverpool. I've
He's too
said,
good for him.
said this from the start. He
He's
will
too good
not
for
go to
Liverpool.
Liverpool. No.
Way too good.
The more I talk about this, I have Liverpool in 5th. That's sport prediction for my next choice. So I have Liverpool in 5th.
I just think-
I might drop them out. I might drop them out. Oh, I might
Back
drop
to
them
it. Though. Sangare was literally perfect for him.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah,
He
from
was.
PSV.
He can play. Yeah, he
And
can
he
play
would've
with the
gone.
ball.
He's
a
35
Rolls
million pound
Royce.
release clause. He's got a 35 million pound
He's
release clause.
24.
Yeah.
And
He's
it's not
just-
a risk either because he's been good in Champions
He's just
League,
played
so you know-
against.
you
He's
know
just
he's
played
Excellent.
against.
He's
Yeah.
excellent.
He's played against Arsenal. Got 7.7 rating, and they won 2-0.
Hmm.
Like he's he was very good.
Yeah.
Thanks, Pop Mob.
I was just going to say, unless you watch the game, wouldn't enjoy it.
I did. I watched parts.
Okay,
of it anyway.
good. I just wouldn't just
No,
say.
I know what you're saying.
The exact role
Stat
of
man Dave.
he stops people getting towards that back four.
No,
He's press resistant as well.
So
I saw that when
I've
he
done-
played Arsenal.
Yeah,
didn't
like
I've
we-
done 3 videos on TikTok devoted to Sangari. He is absolutely brilliant. He's tall, physical. He can pass the ball. He breaks up play. He screens the
Yeah.
defense very well. He gives a lot of freedom for the rest of midfielders. He is perfect delivery.
Like
Well,
we-
he's a breaker, isn't he? He gives
Yeah.
the ball to more talented players. But
Yeah.
he's good at certain things.
He's what we needed,
Use
but we
it.
got Casemiro. But I was crying out for Sangari all summer.
We-
because
we
he's a
played against
long-term
him.
option.
He's the same sort of player. as
Yeah,
Casemiro.
yeah.
We
exactly.
played against him twice last season. He was just everywhere.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
He was getting comparisons to Yaya Toure and stuff.
Yeah.
Because of his build and his stature and the way he plays the game and stuff. Probably more of a ball winner than Yaya Toure. But
Yeah, yeah.
the fact that he's
just a deeper Yaya
Yeah,
Toure,
he's
essentially, yeah.
he's a good runner. He's strong. He can run quickly with the ball as well. He's a good
He gets you out
progressor.
of tight space,
Yeah.
which is what you need at
Yeah.
elite level, because you need.
He's good aerially as
Because
well.
nowadays all the big teams press you so well, don't you? So you need
You need
someone
press
like
Well,
that
to be
resistance
fair,
that can play
defenders.
either side. Yeah,
I think every team now is. Well, obviously there's still really bad teams, but everyone likes to press now.
some sort of press, a counter press or a press.
There's
as
a
well.
press now.
Yeah.
Like a few years ago, people would happily just lose the ball and be like, right, okay, we'll
Well,
just.
Burnley, it'd be Burnley.
Yeah.
Yeah, reshape. Just
just
get
reshape.
back
Like
in the
Leicester
shape.
against City,
Yeah.
just sit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which was good. It was a good performance.
But
But,
then
that's
you
what it
still
used to be for
press if
everyone.
you
Yeah.
have. You still press if you have to, like against teams. Like,
Oh no, we genuinely did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You have
No,
a
you did,
forward
but
press
yeah,
in
not-
that
you're not against
situation.
them, but
You
like-
might,
Yeah.
Yeah.
might implement a forward press where your midfield and your defence might get back into place, but you're going
It's
to
just
have
how the game
forwards that are gonna-
develops.
They're
That's what
just
we
going to
do.
run. Yeah,
When we press as a 4-4-2. Where we go
Yeah.
in front when we press. Out of possession, we play 4-4-2.
yeah, you have a forward press. Our defensive shape was 4-4-1-1.
Yeah, yeah.
It was 4-4-2 at the start of the season. Now it's because we play
Ronaldo
Ronaldo. It has to be
doesn't
4-4-1-1 because Ronaldo's not going to get back.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
And our forward press this season has been one of the reasons we've
Good.
been so
Yeah,
good. It's been
effective,
excellent.
isn't it?
Our counter press is excellent, and that's something that was
Effective,
non-existent last year. Was our
Yeah,
press.
same, to be
Yeah.
fair, yeah.
So no.
That's the key to
Liverpool
team
are in-
success, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
The press is a
Well, it comes.
key to
It's come
team
about now
success.
because every club in the Premier League's got a top manager that's not tactically inept. Whereas before we'd have so many dinosaurs in the league that don't know what
Roy
pressing
Hodgson,
is.
Steve Bruce,
Yeah.
just like sitting back.
But now every coach knows what a press is. They know
But
what
I-
pressing triggers
I
are.
tell
They
you,
know what counter pressing is.
I tell you what, I don't really like when Sean Dyche is thrown under the mud, because Sean Dyche said in an interview in the coach's voice, he said years ago that pressing
was-
became the new passing.
Yeah.
He said
Yeah,
like
yeah,
he said
yeah.
in like 2017 he knew
Well,
how
he
valuable
played
press
with what
was.
he had. He didn't
Yeah.
have players that could do
Yeah,
that
he
pressing.
couldn't,
yeah.
So he
Not
settled
his
with
fault.
what he
Yeah.
had, which was
Which
effective.
is why we need to see Sean Dyche in a
Which
good
is why
team.
they stayed up for so long.
Yeah,
Don't get why I
exactly.
don't-
Yeah,
I would like Wolves, but don't want to get relegated, so I kind of don't
yeah.
want to go Wolves.
But
Just enjoy
yeah,
his life. And,
the more this always happens in a podcast where I think of a prediction before we go in, we have a chat, and then I rethink it.
well, it's fine, mate.
I've got Liverpool in fifth.
Oh, I don't.
I think they'll finish sixth.
I'm
actually.
gonna
Seventh.
swap Spurs and Liverpool. I'm gonna go Newcastle 7, Liverpool 6, Spurs 5th.
Yeah, I'm the same. I think.
Top. What's yours, Mace? Sorry.
I think Newcastle can do Liverpool. I really do.
I think we do.
I think you've been
It's close, yeah.
I think we're
Yeah,
harsh on
yeah.
Spurs as well.
The game we have played this
I
No,
think we're
mate, no,
harsh
we're not.
on
No, we're not
Spurs.
being harsh on Spurs.
No,
no, we're not.
I don't know.
The football stinks. It's
They're
and they
looking for
have
get
no
fifth.
plan B.
The
They have
football
no
stinks,
plan
but we
B.
didn't have a plan B last season. It was the exact same.
They had a plan B because they made subs and
Last season,
2-0
luckily,
down.
Son and Keane were firing, and I think Son not firing this season is a big issue to them. And Son obviously won the Golden Boot, scoring all his goals from open play. I think that's the big difference this season. I actually think Bentancur and Højbjerg maybe. I think Bentancur especially has been better this year than he was
He's been
last year.
brilliant.
Both good. Both
Yeah,
very good.
both are excellent.
Bentancur
I think there's
changed
been a
his
drop
game
off in
as well.
Romero's performance.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Emerson
Yeah.
Royale is now one of the worst
But
footballers
then
in the league.
Dyer's sort of
his-
picked up for Romero, hasn't he?
Yeah, Dyer was good last year and is still
Okay,
good.
last year. I
Yeah,
think he's good this year.
yeah. I think Ben Davies is still okay. I think
He's solid.
Perisic is
Okay.
yeah.
Perisic good.
I think Spurs were a lot better last year than they are now. The football's the same, but I think there's a couple tweaks in the squad.
They're better last year because Kane and Son were firing. If they
Yeah.
were firing, we wouldn't be having this issue because if we're playing
They're
shit
only-
football.
they're
But I
only
think
issue-
I think now that they aren't, kind of exposes
That's what I'm
more.
saying. That's why
that-
you notice
yeah.
it. But if they were still scoring goals, we wouldn't be
Yeah.
having this conversation.
I think they're not scoring goals because of the football they're playing. I think it's so outdated.
No, I
now.
think they're playing a football.
I think it's
football
outdated.
last year. It's outdated, but it was outdated last year.
But I think it's
Still
even
playing
more
it, still
outdated
winning.
now because, like what we were just saying, everyone knows how to press now. I think
Everyone did last year,
if you
though.
take the game, I think it's
No.
been more. I think it's been more evident this year than it was last year. And I think now it's so evident when you play Spurs. If you take the game to Spurs or you set up perfectly, you'll win the game.
Perfect example of this is when we played Spurs.
And the week before when we played them,
Yeah.
And
like,
we
you just-
played. We should have beaten them the first time.
Yeah.
Exactly. If you just press them, they can't handle it.
If you have a
They
good,
can't
if you have
handle
a
it.
good structure and a good press, and you take the game
you have
to
a
Spurs, you
modern
have a lot of
manager-
possession.
a modern manager-
You'll beat
You
Spurs.
need to press for defence because the
Yeah.
midfield's decent.
Which-
If you press them centre half, they do not know what to do.
which
with
is,
the ball.
and I
That's
think
where our two
That's when
goals
they
came
built it
from.
long. And if you've got big centre halves, you win the ball and then you can attack it.
And I think if Newcastle were to play Spurs last year, I don't think Newcastle would have set up how they set up this season. Which is, do you understand
this
what I'm trying
season-
to say?
it's same with Liverpool,
Yeah.
isn't it? People started noticing how to play
Well,
against.
this
Yeah,
is- we're
which
just
is
more-
why I think there's a big difference in the two
Yeah,
this
no,
year.
that's fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah.
This season was just more bold in like our like against City. We just went right. Let's just go 4-3-3, do what
And
we
it worked.
can, and it works.
If you get battered, you get battered. But if you
Exactly.
win, you win,
That's
yeah.
what I've
Yeah,
been
they
saying.
obviously-
No
for
shame in
years.
getting battered.
It's
City.
better, than,
Exactly.
it's better than sitting and waiting for them to score because they will score.
Yeah, we did the
Yeah.
same against
Same with-
Liverpool
that's
and
what we did.
Anfield.
They'll knock the ball out for
Yeah.
70 minutes and then Haaland to score in the
Well, that's what we
80th
did.
minute. And
That's
you'll be
That's
like,
what
oh,
we
what
used to
was
do.
it?
Yeah,
That's
what we
what
used to do
supposed to
as
sit
well.
behind the ball and then they just waited for someone to have a bit of magic because they've
Yeah.
always got that opponent team that will score a goal.
Yeah.
But you need to score against City.
And score 3 or 4 to win.
Yeah.
I think you always need to score before they score 3. It sounds stupid, but do you know what I mean? Like for there to be any, if it was to go 3-0 and you're to score, there's no comeback. If it was to go 1 and you equalise, there's a game on there. But I think when City
Yeah,
scored,
we
when
were
City scored
3-1
2, it's done.
Yeah, we were 3-1 up, and I still sat on the ground and went,
Yeah.
we're not winning this game.
Yeah.
We're not winning this
Because
game.
they're so good. They're
Yeah.
robots. They are. They'll do the same thing again, and they trust themselves to score goals.
City
so they don't
era is the
panic.
best we've ever seen.
City
in the
best
league.
Oh
Premier
my
League
God,
ever.
mate,
Ever.
That we've ever seen.
This one, I think. This one ever.
Yeah,
This team.
I've still got that
Yeah,
17
no,
year.
but-
I want to at the end of the season. I probably will agree with you, but for now, I'm going with that 17 in that
When Haaland-
Centurion
yeah.
team. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
but I
But I
have
also
to
think
wait.
the
But I
quality of
do
the league was
agree.
lower then as well.
True.
It was.
Yeah,
This year the Premier League has a lot of quality, but it's also like dipped down. Like the gap's getting bigger again. I think between like the top 7 and like.
I
the
think
bottom-
either this year it's
always
the
gonna
bottom
grow.
5.
it's two sides of the coin. You're either horrendous or you're really good. Hence why Crystal Palace sit in 10th,
Yeah.
and they've been awful. Do you know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
you're really
Like West
good.
Ham have been bad. Everyone
Yeah.
thought it'd be all right. Wolves have been terrible. Everyone thought it'd be
You're
all right.
either really bad or you're really good.
Like Villa should be doing better, but they're not. It's
Yeah,
like
no, I do know what you mean. Yeah,
it's like it's just like weird.
No, I do
The-
agree. I
the
think in like
only
2
issue-
years now
the only-
we'll look back at the City team and go like this era of City
should
and
have
we'll
to
go the
look
best
back.
ever.
In 5
and the
years,
second best will be that City 17 era.
in
Yeah,
5
they'll be the
years
top
time,
two.
in 5 years time, with the way the league's going, and if obviously the Premier League's still a 20 league competition with none of this Super League rubbish, the big
Fingers
6
crossed.
will be, well, maybe 7 with Newcastle now, will be far away from the rest as they have been, because of there's new wage and FFP laws coming in with.
Yeah, there is. Yeah.
Yeah.
Your
make it
wage
easier for us to
budget,
spend
your
money, don't
wage budget can't be more than 70% of
It's like
your
the- it's
total
like- it's like
profits.
the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's going to kill
That
small
fixed the
clubs off
NBA
big
as well.
time.
It is gonna
Small
be.
clubs won't be able to have that star player or and stuff like that. And it's just going to
Yeah, like Villa can't buy Coutinho.
like
Yeah.
how like all the big clubs are
We
that
got
much of
James.
a global.
Wait, so what? Say it again. It was like
So
70%
70% of your I don't know like is
I know what
profits
you're
or
trying. Yeah,
income.
you
income.
Yeah,
it'll be
your
your
wage-
business term a year income.
Yeah,
The
your
business
wage
year.
your wage budget can't exceed 70% of that.
Oh,
So
so,
a
yeah,
super-
that does ruin it then, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Well, it
so-
makes clubs sustainable. That's why
Like-
less clubs have got a business base.
Yeah,
A
that's what they're doing
superstar
it for.
can't be in a team full of idiots.
But like you look
If
at
you
the top,
have a
the
big,
top 6,
big assets go basically. Big assets will go.
If you look at your top 6,
Oh,
Unless they take a
they
massive
make
pay- well,
they
unless
make
take a
that
pay
much
cut,
money
but
compared to everybody else
they're not
because
going
of
to, are they?
Depends what age you're at.
brand exposure and stuff like that.
That kills it.
It's going to kill the
Oh
competitive.
no.
I
It's
remember
just gonna-
seeing it having
yeah.
that reaction. Yeah.
Oh no.
There's
Why
going
have
to
you
be
done
like
that?
obviously
Because they want less teams. Because so many teams recently
Yeah.
have been going out of business because
Yeah,
of
but-
COVID and stuff. That's why.
Okay, but like, it's
And it
been
also
quite a
protects
long
that
time
big
since
six.
They
COVID,
might
yeah.
only have it in for so many years just to protect clubs.
If you have
Because
recovered-
COVID will last for about 10 years. Like the financial impact will last for at least 10 years.
I
Yeah,
said it was
but
exactly
Premier-
the same as the NBA. It's the total opposite of the NBA. So forget what I said.
Yeah, the NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, the NBA.
Yeah, the NBA is.
Everyone's the same.
Yeah, there's a wage gap. I thought
That's
you were
how
going to
they
say
keep
there's
it
a
fair.
wage.
If
like
you're
a,
a Premier
like a
League club,
cap,
though-
so you
Yeah.
have to spend a certain amount every week. I thought
That's
what
a
you were
lot
gonna say.
like-
No, it's not.
there's a few international leagues, so like the Australian league have that where only, but they have it where
The
two-
MLS surely have a wage
Yeah,
cap.
they
I'm
do.
just guessing,
Oh,
but
it's
it's,
two-
it's
where they-
American,
you then
so it
get-
probably is run that way.
You then brand 2 or 3 players as star players that can break that cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why
Yeah.
can't you have that? Why can't you
Well, I
have?
can't.
Oh,
mean,
it
we've
wouldn't
got a
work
lot
'cause
more
you look at
big
City,
players,
everyone's
yeah.
a
Because
superstar.
key
Yeah.
assets are different
In them leagues, yeah.
football,
We wouldn't be able
fantasy,
to do that, but I think this,
and stuff like that.
obviously in 5 years' time, if it's still in place by then, it's just going to... So it goes down to 80% next year, then 70% the year after.
But then that's what I mean. I think once it reaches 70%, I think it's only till the effect of COVID's sort of
Surely
financially.
You hope it
exposed.
is.
I think it is. I think what it is it's acting as a way to keep clubs
But
from
even
from
then, it's
folding,
gonna-
isn't it?
Even if it's in place for 3, 4, 5 years,
Oh, yeah,
it's
merges.
going to... murders.
It's a project murder, isn't
Yeah.
it? Essentially, yeah.
The bottom half and the mid-table of the Premier League will look so much different after 5 years.
Yeah.
Because
agreed,
the bigger following clubs in the Championship will essentially come up
yeah.
and have more money to play around with than half the people that.
Well, and
facing.
teams that we were speaking about earlier, teams that rely on a couple of players a season to keep them up,
Yeah.
they go down.
They
'Cause
do,
like-
yeah.
Wolves don't keep Neves, Palace don't keep Zaha. You know, they go. The players that
Even
are on your big wages.
West Ham almost don't keep Rice. You know what
No,
I mean?
definitely not. It'll
Yeah,
definitely.
and then
not.
how
No,
big?
they
How
wouldn't
big
be
of
able
a
to use
effect
the
is
best example,
Yeah,
'cause
how
he's
big of a
well
effect is
better than
Rice?
them.
Yeah, how big of a effect is Rice having West Ham? You know what I mean? You can
Massive.
See, that's
Well,
what I
the
mean. So
only
you can
doubt
see,
about Rice.
yeah, you
The
can
only
see
way
West
you
Ham
keep him-
fall in that hole as well.
The only
West
way-
Ham know better than Wolves about
The only way they keep Rice is if they literally downgrade 3 or 4 assets around him that they can afford his wage bill on that.
They'll shift Rice
But,
for the cash.
yeah.
They will. They'll shift. They'll
That's
take
the
Rice.
only way a team can
You'll see
keep a
teams having
superstar.
to sell players.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Neves will
They,
go.
they either have to sell their superstars or
Loads
a
of
lot of the
players.
dead wood
Yeah.
to the fact where they then don't have any squad depth
It's like
because
selling,
they can't
it's like
afford
selling your
it.
soul to the devil. It's like selling
Yeah.
your soul for the big teams just so you can survive. It's awful. That's so bad. It makes you wonder what's wrong with the rules now. You know
No,
what I mean?
there
There are issues within the rules at the minute, but that
it
is.
benefits the people at the top.
But we don't need it.
As-
No, but they do. They
Yeah.
decide it.
As most
I know.
decisions unfortunately
That's
do
it.
in
It keeps
today's
the rich rich.
game, yeah.
It keeps the rich rich. That's literally what it is.
Yeah,
you don't want to say it and you don't want to say there's anything wrong behind the
The
scenes.
thing
but
is, as well, what the advertisers and stuff want, they want the best players at the best teams.
Mhm.
So if Rice goes to United, that's a massive story.
Yeah.
And another massive player.
I'm pretty sure
with a
it's-
massive social
it's a
media. pull.
UEFA ruling as well, so it's the whole
Yeah.
of Europe.
Yeah, well,
They do the same to
No
every
more
league.
fairy tale.
Yeah.
But
basically.
it's basically creates a Super League,
yeah.
almost.
Well, it's like the try
Because with the Champions League format changing to that big group,
Well, if it's UEFA making this rule and UEFA ruling over it, it's their ploy at making the Super League without calling it the Super League.
well,
yeah, because
Yeah.
the Champions League's gonna have the same
Yeah.
teams in it every year.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's the Super League without the Super League.
Because
and sure, they're not changing the
especially-
Champions League to like this. I saw
Table.
a
It's a
yeah,
table.
a
So
graph
what?
on Twitter about
Yeah.
it going to a
It's a
table
table,
format.
it is.
That's
It is.
the Super League.
So
That is the
so
that's the
what
midweek
if-
Super League.
But yeah, the only thing is it's not invitational; it's merit based. Still, that's the only reason it's not the Super
Yeah, it's-
League. Yeah, but
But then
if
judging
you're-
off that rule, it's just
they're all
going to
going to
be the
get
same
prize
teams
money
every time.
So the 20, however many it is, like 28 teams that go into that big group for a start, or 30 teams.
yeah, I think it's
Something like that.
I think
Does
it's 30,
them
yeah.
30 teams will all get a massive prize money payout
And then that's
compared to everybody
away
else.
from little clubs. Yeah.
So then your wage budget instantly increases.
Yeah. Can I ask you a question about that? Does ownership have anything to do with your how much you can spend on wages?
No.
So
No.
so ownership really doesn't matter anymore. So
But-
Newcastle
no,
getting
because
taken
they-
over
but they're-
is basically
Nothing to do with it. No.
Oh.
But their brand, because of their takeovers growing,
What it,
Not-
what,
rapidly.
it, what
not
it depends on at the
massively.
minute. What it depends
but
on at the
No.
minute.
they
is,
get good. They get a 6th, 5th place finish this year.
Yeah.
The prize money
That's
going
what
into that
it's
sorts them
would,
out.
would they get, you know, if we were to turn back time, which we can't, I don't know if it's any point talking about it, but if they weren't to get that takeover, would they currently be pushing for a 5th and 6th place?
No.
Of course we will. We'd be
That's what I
relegated,
mean.
mate.
So that's
Yeah.
But
you know, do you know what I'm
if
saying?
they could,
Alright,
yeah.
before all of this comes in, if they can really push themselves as a
That's
bigger
a-
club,
Oh,
But so with this
it's
income,
like Jimmy Carragher once said, "You're ruining football."
with this
Yeah.
income thing, is it like just income from like attendances and
just whatever.
like
Like,
shirt
I-
sales, but shirt
I-
sales don't
I'm
even
not-
matter. You know, shirt sales don't matter at all because Adidas, for my example, for Manchester United, Adidas will pay Manchester United a certain amount each year, no matter how many shirt
to
sales they
cover
do.
it, yeah.
So if Ronaldo sells a certain amount of shirts, Manchester United will make no more money on
yeah.
that.
No, what about
it will just be
online,
adding.
in the club shop?
Yeah,
they will.
clubs. Yeah.
Oh
club
well,
shops,
yeah, but I
Yeah.
say, but a large majority of the shirts won't be bought in the club shop because there
Oh,
only
yeah,
is
but
one.
But
then-
then you might
No,
just
no, a
see
majority won't.
you'll see.
Yeah,
you majority
I reckon
especially for
you'll
a club like
see.
Manchester United, a lot won't be.
Well, yeah, because it's a lot of overseas fans.
Yeah, that's
you-
what I mean.
you'll
Yeah.
see
So,
club shirts dropping off JD and all these
Adidas,
websites. You'll see them
everywhere.
dropping off the websites.
Yeah.
Because what's the point?
But that's how shirt sales are. So Adidas will give Man United
Yeah.
500 million
But then
per
that still
season.
gets to contribute to their financial year. So
Yeah.
it still does
Yeah,
affect.
so
Or then-
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Or then
like,
they'll
so-
go, right, look.
But then with an increase in shirt sales,
For an income, in the income thing, so say like we have like a partnership with some beer company like Madrid or something. If they give us like
heavy.
100 million,
I'd love
does
that.
that like then does that count as our income? So then can we?
Well, it
spend
depends
more?
on what the
Like,
contract is, because they won't pay the 100 million up front, will they? It'll
No, but
be a
like,
fixed
there's a-
term.
there's a
does that
service.
count? Does that
Yeah.
count? Like the sponsorships
Yeah,
we
of course
have,
it
like
counts.
shirt
Yeah.
sponsors,
Yeah.
everything. That all
Sleeve-
counts.
Sleeves
It all
all
counts.
shirt
Then.
sponsors all count.
We'll
yeah.
be fine.
Yeah, because they
We'll
can
be
just get
fine.
him
We'll
whatever
get Adidas.
sponsor they
We
want.
can get. Yeah, we'll be fine.
Of course you'll be fine. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we can still spend.
like
The top
lot.
10 of the Premier League
what I'm
should
saying
be
is
okay.
now their ownership.
The top 10 should be.
Now their ownership's the way there is,
Yeah.
and there's money around the club. The benefits of people coming in.
It's just gonna make it
Gross.
impossible to break that top 6,
Yeah,
basically.
Yeah.
Apart from you.
Unless you get someone out your youth camp.
You're the enigma
Apart from
coach.
a
Yeah.
super.
I genuinely.
financially
Phil
backed-
Yeah.
In 3 years, I think it will be a top 7, and you'll be in there.
Well, I'd hope so.
I think you will.
In 2 years, you'll be the top.
Yeah.
seven. Yeah, in 2 years, you will.
Next
be.
year.
When you sign Mbappe
Just-
to replace Callum Wilson, then you'll be. Well, he
Don't
might.
we got you that,
Wilson, Mbappe. I'd
We'll
probably have
start
Wilson
together,
going
mate.
current form.
Wilson's probably
But
proven.
yeah.
On current form, I'd probably have Wilson.
Yeah,
And
probably
2 goals,
proven
2
it.
assists the weekend.
Yeah, what a boy.
But
Mbappe doesn't.
Obviously, I don't know.
Start ahead of Shelvey.
Oh, I don't think he
Different
does.
positions, mate.
Shelvey up front and probably Shelvey.
But yeah, I don't know. Obviously, the full, like every single information about it. But
No, you
That's
are.
a lot.
There'll be other
there's a
Yeah.
there's a great podcast about it if anybody does
Which
want to.
one did you
Obviously,
watch?
the
Four
Four
and a
Note podcast.
except for that football finance podcast.
You're gonna
Yeah.
bleep.
It's
Yeah.
it's
Tifos are good about Tifos
Yeah.
good stuff about stuff like
just
that. sort of
they've
thing.
got
Yeah,
a
it's just
good episode. I can't remember which episode it is, but if you want more about it, just go listen to that
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
they
yeah.
are the experts
Yeah,
and
yeah.
I'm not. So
Oh, well,
No, I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good, isn't it?
No, you've
Yeah.
heard what I've heard.
Yeah.
You are.
I haven't.
I'm guessing there'll be like loopholes though. Sure.
somebody will
Someone
find
will find
something.
one,
Yeah.
Yeah.
They'll be using
someone will crack
they'll,
open.
Yeah, they'll be
Yeah.
using their own business to pay the club or
Yeah.
and then
Private
count
backers
it
and
towards their
stuff.
profits or whatnot. Yeah.
But do you remember with Brexit? I remember when Brexit came in, there was a thing about like you had to have a certain amount of players from England in your squad, and you
That's still
couldn't.
a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you couldn't have a certain amount of like.
Well, it's not. It's not England. It's homegrown.
Homegrown, yeah. So,
Yeah,
come through
so
an
that's why
English
Scott
academy.
McTominay plays for
Yeah.
Manchester United because he's homegrown.
He doesn't have to start.
No, but homegrown means coming through an English.
He just has to be in your
Yeah,
Premier League.
British academy.
He has to be in your Premier League squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, name. You have to
25
name.
months.
Or they've yeah. So we had like Wes Morgan,
No, but you can. Yeah, you
For
can name
ages.
kids though. You can name your
Yeah.
Yeah.
kids. Yeah.
Yeah.
but then
But
yeah.
many believe that's why Scott McTominay's had such a long career. People are saying if Scott McTominay was French, he wouldn't be at Manchester United. I think that's the point
Well,
they're
no, that
making.
happens with a lot of youth
Yeah,
players.
that's
Doesn't it?
the-
They're only
Yeah.
in there because they're local.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah,
Yeah, and
so
the
that's
market's
the
everywhere.
point I'm making. Yeah,
and
I
like
just remember. I can't remember the Brexit rules, so I'm
You
not
might
going to in
see-
case I make a fool out of myself. I remember there was something about you had to have a certain amount of players, and then when you were buying players as well, you weren't allowed to buy a certain. I can't remember the ins and outs. I just remember it was, and I don't think it's a rule anymore. This was in 2016, so this was years ago when I read this.
the homegrown thing's definitely still.
Oh yeah, the homegrown
yeah.
thing was always,
and it always will be. Yeah.
Yeah, they're stopped
Just
the
a-
limited
it's a
loans
little-
as well now, aren't they?
85
Yeah.
years in a row for Manchester United for having
But-
An academy.
I'll tell
academy
you-
graduate in the squad.
Obviously,
85
back to it
years.
for 1 second. Sister clubs and other clubs in different countries could be pivotal because you
It
could
is. Loads-
send a player
loads of
there
them now.
for and they pay you 35 million. You're paying yourself.
Well, look at
And then loan them back.
Look, Olympiacos and Forest,
Yeah.
mate. Watford and thing in Italy as well. Have exact same.
You and your Belgium club.
Udinese.
Yeah.
Yeah, who knows?
Brighton
That's it.
have got
Brighton,
one in
yeah.
Belgium.
Yeah,
Like,
you do, yeah.
it's then that 35 million is still technically coming
Chelsea
into
have got
your
about
assets.
45 of them.
Yeah.
Ron Holland.
Man
Yeah,
City,
yeah.
Man City have got 8.
Oh, they've
Yeah,
got all
they
the
City
clubs,
Etihad
the
clubs,
Etihad
all
clubs,
those
yeah.
clubs.
The Etihad.
Well, only 3 of them
City
have actually got that branding.
It's called the
haven't they?
Etihad Group, isn't it?
They've got loads.
What's called City Group.
City
The
Group,
City
yeah.
Group, that's it. Sorry.
But yeah,
It's
they've
sponsored
got-
by Etihad.
Yeah.
So they've got 3 with like the actual branding, like similar badges to Cities, and then just a load of others they've just bought.
Yeah, they've got one. They've got
Yeah.
one each continent, haven't they? I want to say. Or
Well, yeah,
Well,
they've
that's
got
what
8,
they're
so they must. I
Yeah.
think they do.
Antarctica.
Yeah, they've
each
well,
football
obviously,
playing continent. you know what I mean?
Antarctica FC. Haaland doesn't move next summer. Yeah, right. We went off on a bit of a tangent there, but I hope you did enjoy that. We're going to get back to our top 4.
Oh yeah, we were
we've
doing
still
that.
got to do that, haven't we?
Got top 4.
It's a
right.
long one today.
Oh,
I'll
all
give
of
you
them.
my second,
Oh,
and I'll give you my
don't
4th
know.
and 3rd. 4th, Chelsea. 3rd, Man United.
Swap them. That's mine.
I'd have United third as well. Chelsea fourth, United third.
Yeah, me too.
Woo! Woo!
Chelsea players just aren't that good. Aubameyang's
No.
Oh no, that's a good point. Yeah.
Great coach, lack
great.
goals.
Yeah, great coach.
Lack
Honestly,
goals.
not that great of a squad.
No.
It's not really, is it?
A few injuries. didn't
Chelsea
they?
are lucky to finish
A bit
4th almost.
screwed.
Just I think the people around them are just a little bit iffy.
No,
Spurs, Liverpool are having a massive off season, which is why Chelsea are probably going to finish 4th. You know
I
what I
think that'd
mean?
be good merit for fourth, but I sort of know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know.
United 3rd. I think the run
Yeah.
we're on, I just think we'll keep
Yeah.
it up. Hopefully Casemiro doesn't like break his leg or Martinez
Yeah, that
breaks his
could ruin
leg.
you if you
Oh,
have
would
injuries,
totally
yeah.
destroy us. The only player not going to the World Cup is probably Sancho and De Gea.
That's true.
That's kind of mad. I can't believe De Gea's not on that squad. It's quite funny.
Yeah, and he probably should be going
5
as well,
keepers.
shouldn't he?
Yeah. Well, I mean, he should be. I don't know about 26, but he should be in the 55. They picked 5
Definitely
keepers,
should
and
be
he
the
wasn't picked.
55. Yeah.
Who's that?
De Gea. Spain picked. Enrique picked 5 Spanish keepers, and De Gea wasn't one of them. They picked
Who were the
Raya.
five?
They went Raya, Sanchez,
Unai
Unai
Simon.
Simon, the
Yeah.
guy from Sociedad. Can't remember his name.
Oh,
He was
Alex Romero.
he was class.
Is that Alex Romero? Yeah.
It might be. He was class against us, so his distribution's excellent.
Who's going to start?
Unai Simon.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is bad
He
though.
He is good.
He's bad for Spain. That's why he made like a really bad mistake in like the Euros.
No, I remember him.
Everyone
being
makes a
being quite
mistake every
good.
now and then. He's not
Yeah.
a serial
Definitely
offender.
made a
No,
mistake.
I remember it might have made a mistake, but I remember him being quite good
he's
for
not
Spain.
He's not a serial offender with mistakes.
Because I'm not. I'm
is he?
going to be totally honest. I came into the Euros and I looked at it and I was like, who is Unai Simon?
I only knew him through FIFA. Yeah.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden I was like, oh, this
Got
guy's-
very long
this guy's
head, didn't he?
quality. Yeah, he's a
Looks
long.
like
he's
Tic Tac Man.
He's like 6'6". He's what Callum's corner.
Yeah.
Isn't it Callum's corner?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I do not look like a bloody tic tac.
What did he? No, never mind.
Let's no more
Yeah,
tangents.
Second and first.
City.
City
And
first.
second, the only other team, the Arse.
No.
Lol.
That's their nickname, Arsenal. The Arse. Right, Mason,
the
you said you had a controversial opinion.
Go, Mason.
What's that?
You said you had a controversial opinion. You said, "Oh, it's tied in first place."
I think Arsenal will be a lot closer than people will.
No, I actually think they'll be
credit
further
for.
away from what people think.
you
they will.
think?
Yeah.
They'll drop off. They
Yeah.
only
Yeah.
just slightly
Yeah.
are. They only won 5 because I played Forest, but they were terrible against PSV.
No, you.
No, they were terrible
No,
against
to be
PSV.
fair, they weren't going to get PSV. They lost to or drew to.
Southampton.
They were crap against Leeds, but somehow won.
Yeah,
They were crap against
I just.
Southampton.
They only won 5-0.
What?
They only won 5-0.
Oh yeah,
I know what you're
it would
saying.
have been 5-0, would it? If it was anyone else, it's just
Yeah,
Forest don't know how to defend.
Can only play what's in front of you, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying.
But they weren't especially good. They just scored 5.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I know.
They
No, I
were.
do know what you mean. It's a bit of an oxymoron, isn't it?
Just,
I do know
yeah,
what you mean.
yeah,
I
oh.
do know what you-
Good
Good
word.
word that
Thanks,
is.
Thanks, lads.
Yeah. No, I don't think Arsenal are going to be any. I think it's going to be 9 points between City.
Oh yeah, at least
10 points.
At
yeah.
least 10.
Yeah,
9-10 points.
they'll have won it by like game week 34.
4 or 5, yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
Well,
they'll-
no. Do you know what?
wrapped up by
They'll
game-
have a chance to win it on 33 and 34, but they'll draw both games and then they'll finally win it on 35, like they always do.
Yeah, so
They always lose that game.
So,
They
always take it out, don't they?
City will play on game week 33. City will play on the Sunday. Arsenal would have played on the Saturday. Arsenal would have dropped points, giving City the chance to win it.
And they'll draw.
And they'll be
0-0.
away at Southampton.
Draw 0-0.
And Pep will go, no, I don't want to win it.
It'll start Rodri up front. It'll start Mahrez in goal.
But
Foden at left back.
Put Calvin Phillips on the wing, and Pep will
And
go.
still win 3-0
Pep will,
Everton.
Pep will go around St Mary's. You know, you do the pitch walk, and he'll go, not here.
It'll smell right. I don't want to win it
Yeah,
here.
because they did the Centurions at St Mary's, so they've
Oh,
already
yeah,
written
yeah,
history.
yeah,
So they'll go, no.
You know
Can't
what?
believe it got.
We'll wait for Brighton at home. next
Yeah,
week.
they go.
Can't believe he got stick
"No."
for what he was wearing, by the way.
Oh, it bores me out.
He looked lovely.
Yeah, who cares what the manager wears? It's for winning every game.
Yeah,
Who
exactly.
cares?
I think you slandered Jesse Marsh wearing skinny
No,
jeans.
but-
No, I didn't. No, I didn't.
No,
I
he
didn't.
did,
No, I
he did,
didn't.
he
No, I
did,
did
he
not.
did.
I don't think it suit him.
Sorry, you hate Jesse Marsh.
I do
You,
hate
you,
Jesse Marsh.
you can't. You can't.
Yeah, but
fault
you
me for
can't
going
use
to-
a point that I'm using for someone else against him because I've not said that. Never said
I
that.
thought you did.
Well, I didn't.
They don't suit him. Simple
You
as.
can wear what you want.
No, you
Yeah,
can wear what you
who
want,
cares?
but I just don't look
Turn
good.
up in a ghillie suit for all I care. If we win the game, I don't care.
I might don't be
I'd
I'd
fine
love
about
that
it.
to be fair.
Just lie down on the grass.
If Ten
Lampard
Hag
in the stands for sniper.
if Ten Hag came out in a ghillie suit, they'd be building the statue before full time in the ghillie
year,
suit.
I think next year they have to make every Premier League manager do fancy dress on Halloween week.
Yeah, well, they won't do
Which
that.
manager do you think is most likely to wear a ghillie suit to a game? I'm going to go Hassenhull.
Rogers. He's tiny.
True. Then we come on stilts.
no one to see him come in. Like, where's Rogers?
We've left him in Leicester. Oh. Left for the services. Oh.
Oh god, not again.
Even at the home game.
Oh no.
He's a B&Q. Who else? Klopp.
What, like to wear a ghillie suit?
Marsh. He's American. 100%.
Yeah.
He plays COD.
No, when he's got a Nerf gun
He
as well,
plays
hasn't
COD with Adams and Aronson. Oh, man.
No, him and Luke Ayling play Sims.
I think this is the point where it's been a long day.
Even Luke Haley plays Sims. Oh yeah, come.
He plays GTA and runs over women.
He plays GTA, goes to a strip club.
This is so realistic, dog.
He does a GTA story mode and kills Franklin, doesn't he?
He gets caught in the first
That's enough
phase.
of that. If you want good footballing content, go anywhere else but here.
So somehow we've gone from saying our top 4 in the Premier League to Jesse Marsh playing Sims with Luke Ayling.
No, but he is the most likely to wear a ghillie suit. He is. He is the most likely. He definitely is.
Jesse March makes himself on Sims.
Yeah, he makes his own family.
He creates his own Pro Clubs character and bases it. Do you reckon his Pro Club character is Lexi Lalas?
Makes Landon Donovan.
Glenn Dempsey, you don't know where I'm from, dog.
Oh no. Just end the thing. Say the words and end it.
Right, that's where we're going to leave it. So we're going to have City to win the league. We're going to have Arsenal, United and Chelsea get top 4. We're going to have Leeds, Wolves and Forest to all go down. And
Southampton to go down.
sorry, whoops. No, Marsh in the ghillie suit stays up. So Southampton, Wolves and Forest go down.
You could say he snuck into the Premier League.
Long day.
Check out the socials. Give us a 5-star rating on Spotify. Subscribe to the YouTube. We hope you have enjoyed. Drop your ball or no ball down below. Drop your top 6. And we will. He'll be in a ghillie suit next week. And
Tell us which manager would look best in a ghillie suit.
Yes, and tell us your top 6
Thomas
bottom
Allen's
3
gonna
predictions
tweet it as
and
well.
your top 6 bottom 3 and your team of the season so far. We hope you have enjoyed. Give the socials a like, and we will see you next time. Bye bye.
Bye.